Hello.
Howdy.
Hello.
How are all of you?
I'm fine.
I'm excited.
I wish.
I'm Rain.
Ocarina was a little more timely, but it is what it is. I still had fun playing it.
Same.
I mean, it's always a joy to go back to. It's honestly one of my top 3 or 5 favorite games of all time.
Yeah, same here. Always have a blast.
So,
Would you like to introduce what we're doing, Hooray?
we are doing a Smash Ultimate tournament. We are doing a number of rules, but namely, it is a 3-stock, 6-minute tournament. Best of 3. We have our own stage list. It has no hazards, no stage morphing, no final smash meter, no items. First round is Ron and IKG, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Looking at this, Red, since you're hosting this, would you like to be our moderator in terms of the in-between matches? I guess.
yeah. So
Okay.
remember, we pick stages first. So,
Yep. Oh,
put
well,
up
I
the
thought
stage list.
Ron was gonna... Or Red, but yeah. Okay. Either one of you.
Oh, sorry. You want him to announce it? Sure. Nah, that's fine. I'll step down.
Should I like that?
Yep. Just show the stage list.
So.
Here's our stage list for both counterfeits. It's done in terms of technical skill.
Ooh, I think the... Sorry to interrupt, but I think the music's really overpowering the voiceover and your Streamlabs setup. I think we should do some audio balancing. I don't think they can hear us right now.
Down the hotline.
Yeah.
Turned it down more than halfway. How's it now?
Much better. You guys can also check.
Yeah. Hi. Hello. It is me speaking. So IKG can get an idea of the audio balance.
Sounds good. Yeah. Okay. All right. So Ron, I guess we have to decide who's going to start the band first.
I'm in the arena. I'm waiting on you.
No, we have to start the band of the stages. So
Oh,
looking at the chart, I'll go first. I'd I'd like to ban Stacked. Stacked is banned. All right, your turn.
From the neutral category. Stacked is
Oh.
banned.
guess I'll ban Skew.
No plat.
Monoplat.
Overhang.
Triplat.
It's biplat and sideplat left.
Biplat. Ban.
Okay, so you're picking one of the Minecraft stages. Ron, which one? Of the 2 side pots there.
Hold on.
I mean, they're not that different, so just whatever.
I guess
Whichever one you feel like.
it really
They're
doesn't
very
matter.
similar.
I guess
You
the
have yeah.
first one listed.
Savannah?
Savannah.
So when selecting the Minecraft stage, remember to hold L and up on the left analog stick when you push A to select it.
You got it.
L and up.
Hooray, did you post out the tweet for Smash?
Yes, I did.
Sweet, okay. Alright, I selected the stage. Did you select the Savannah version, Ron?
Sure.
Did you?
Not yet.
Okay.
Just trying to find it.
Bum bum bum.
The Savannah version. That
Yeah.
being.
You just go to the Minecraft stage,
Mm-hmm.
hold L, and up on the analog stick, and then push A.
It's the left analog stick.
Okay.
And that's how
Alright,
you
guys.
select.
Almost
So
there.
when you're good, you go into the arena and you're ready to go.
So you've chosen your fighter, Ron?
Yeah.
Okay, I will choose mine.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Switch back to the arena view.
Oh wait, Ben, are you gonna spectate as well?
Yes, that's what I meant to do. I was.
Yeah, put your icon on the spectator seats. Otherwise,
God
you won't
damn
be
it.
able to see it.
Yeah.
God
Ben, watch.
Ben.
Watch.
Ben.
dang it!
I mean,
Hey, it's okay, dam's allowed.
Alright, damn.
yeah, Shadow would say that, so it's okay.
Oh, right, that's a metric.
Yes.
Okay.
Damn.
So, for the viewers, I said that, because I play, like, the whole roster, basically, I couldn't really decide who I was going to do. I didn't want to, like, just do my main. So I said, I do whatever I feel when I get to the character select. So I'm here now, and I don't want to take a ton of time, so I'm going to give myself 10 seconds to pick a character. Somebody count out loud.
10,
1,
9,
2,
8,
3.
7,
7,
6, 5,
That's a 5 inch
4,
spider.
3, 2,
9,
1.
10.
Okay, the job is done.
The deed is done.
It's done.
I hope that was as hard to follow as for everyone else.
Here we go.
Oh, you're using one of my mains.
I am, Box. I am.
No, I'm just gonna watch the main stream itself. I'm not gonna go in and spectate. Just my figure it might drag things down.
And one of the co-commentators should definitely check the audio balancing for Red while we're playing. I can't really do that right now.
Also, this appears to be tripod.
One of you picked the battlefield arrangement.
It still
I
sounds.
didn't.
It sounds fine. We can hear ourselves and what's going on.
I did what you told me to do.
Oh well.
Are we good with this?
I'm okay with it. Ron, you
Okay.
okay with it?
Let's
Okay.
pretend
Yeah.
you pick tripod.
Okay.
Yes.
Because if that's how it's gonna be, that's how it's gonna be.
You say pick
Mistakes were
triplat.
made.
You say pick triplat, but I see 3 platforms right there.
That is triplat. Triplat is 3 stages. That's why it's tri. Tri
Oh
is
my
3.
goodness, Ben.
What did
Right.
I get?
Wait.
Come on, man. Math was not your strong suit, was it?
How's the audio bouncing?
It's fine.
Good.
We are notably louder than the audio for the game.
Come
but
here,
we can
Ron.
still hear the game.
Oh!
I also just want to say, in case it wasn't obvious, the rule set is 3 stocks in 6 minutes.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
taunt. That's my favorite taunt.
My favorite taunt in the game, too. Well, Snakes is also really funny. You guys can commentate over it.
We're watching intensely. Like,
Sorry.
I didn't know it was gonna be so quiet.
Rest-
Why am I
yeah,
talking
know,
the
right?
most?
Man,
It's okay.
so
I was just-
cool.
So say
Also,
you're,
Red.
you're-
You can
didn't
also
set
talk about the,
players on left
donation.
side of the format.
What?
Oh.
Set it to fight 1.
Oh. I didn't,
Visible. Yeah.
you didn't tell me to do that.
I'm pretty sure I did, but it's
Uh,
okay. Also turn on the verses.
For-
This was only the first of the 3 fights.
Best
Yay!
of 2,
Okay.
best of 3.
Yes.
Alright.
So now we have to pick different.
Professionalism.
We have to pick different characters, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
You have. Well, first we picked stage.
Right. Okay.
Ron picks the stage. We cannot go to another triplat.
All right, Red.
Bring up
we
the
see
stage
the
list again.
stage list.
Ron can pick any stage from neutral or counter pick except anything that goes under a triplet.
IKG,
Alright.
just set yours to random, and it will default to Ron's stage.
Got it.
Great.
Ron,
What?
we're waiting.
Yeah, to pick a stage. You pick from the counter pick stage, or
Yep.
is
Tell
it-
us what
okay.
stage you're picking.
I'll do the quad plat, the Wario.
Time for WarioWare.
God damn it!
Cool.
Damn, not here.
Now that we know it's WarioWare, we can put that away, and IKG picks his character first.
Wah.
No repeats
So-
of characters.
Right, so I will be selecting for this round. I will be selecting. Ha ha! Oh heavens. Ryu.
Wait,
Okay.
no.
And then Ron picks a character that he wants to play against you.
Alright. Just have difficulty Never mind. I just tend to have difficulty finding stages on like the select.
Keep this
Yeah,
interesting
There
for
are a
our
lot of
viewers.
stages to have to go through.
I'm going
Okay.
Dark Samus this time.
So, we've got Ryu versus Dark Samus on WarioWare, which is set to the...
Whoa. This isn't right. What is this?
Alright. Can we... Ron, you have it set to the Final Destination form.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, viewers. This is not.
It's
not
first
going well.
time's the charm.
Wow.
It's okay.
Themselves wins.
Let's try this again. Go to your stage
Very
select,
sorry
Ron,
about this.
and make sure that it's not using the battlefield or the Final Destination forms.
So just normal?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to make sure this is more about the fighting than the.
It's okay.
This stuff
a
happens
first time.
sometimes.
Yeah, that's right. We got a good attitude here from Ladybug. It's Purple Ryu. Let's go.
Yes.
We'll see Purple Ryu fight in a moment. In the meantime, why don't you consider donating to Direct Relief, the organization that we are supporting here on New Day for Direct Relief, Dawn of a New Day. Wow.
You
Uh,
can talk
Where are we again?
English.
English. Anyway, we are supporting Direct Relief, an organization that is dedicated to aiding those in need across the globe in times of crisis. They are currently very involved in the Ukrainian crisis, giving support to people who are displaced by the conflict going on there, amongst plenty of other things. And if that sounds like something appealing to donate to you, then try using the links we have in chat. Somewhere up there. I don't know what the bot's doing.
Be more confident, Rain, when you're speaking.
You're all right.
Just be proud.
And yeah, we are currently $25 away from the goal, where it's not typed in because it's on Red's end. We are going to be working towards the next goal, where IKG and Ron will be doing a scene from Mega Man 8, the Dr. Wowie quotes. So if you want to see that happen, consider donating. And possibly fixing our stream layout.
What's the name of this section of the stream? Is it the Smash Ultimate Tournament? Oh,
Yes.
Tourney. Okay.
This is the talent show portion.
My talent is English, by the way.
Oh, I could do a pretty mean Coldplay cover. No, I can't. I really.
You guys
can't.
should commentate on the.
Yep.
You can do it, Ron.
Not really.
That's the spirit.
Oh no.
Abomination gets beat up by a guy who knows karate.
And
He does know karate, though. I mean, look at those fireballs.
The
Ooh.
It just sucks that Samus's up smash is so bad.
Well, you gotta play around it.
That's
We
true.
got Ron
It
at the
is.
high percentage at the center stage with Ryu, and yeah.
You can.
There it goes.
All right. Winner of the first fight is IKG. We will be going on to winners, and Ron will be going on to the losers bracket.
All right.
The next fight is Ox and myself.
stay on the lobby right now?
Just go. You can go into spectator if you want to watch. If you don't, then you could leave. I don't know.
Of course, Rod Solid Snake.
So, Box. Stages.
Big Boss. Or Venom Snake, rather.
We have a donation coming in.
I think.
Excellent.
Oh,
Anonymous. Donating
thanks,
$1.85.
Anonymous.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
As in ones we want banned.
Shall I
Well,
bring
yeah,
the stage
Red,
list
bring
up
up-
again?
Yes.
Yes.
Who's
Also,
who-
change
alright.
it to Fight 2.
Fight 2.
So, you want to ban first, Box?
Sure. Stacked.
I want to ban No Plat.
The suspense.
It's your ban, Box.
The suspense.
Are you close enough to your mic?
Box.
Oh yeah, I'm banning stacked.
Yeah,
Right,
you
I'm
said
just
stacked, and then I
not
said
gonna-
No Plat.
Really?
What are you
loud.
banning next?
I think I gotta. I
Oh.
think I gotta go. I'll see you guys later.
Raised. Raised.
Okay. I
Hmm.
want to. Or raised is in counterpick. We're just doing neutral.
Oh, then skewed.
Okay. I'm banning overhang. So we have triplat, biplat, monoplat, sideplat. Which one you banning?
Side plat.
Okay. I'm banning monoplat. So triplat or biplat? Which one you banning?
Triplat.
Okay, biplat it is. I think I'd like to play on Pokemon Stadium 1. Okay, then we pick characters, and yeah.
Something that always kind of throws me off about Pokemon Stadium 1 is the size of it. Because I grew up with Brawl, I am very much used to how Pokemon Stadium 2 feels, its size, its boxes, and so PS1 I just don't have nearly as much experience with. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but
I grew up
it's
with both of them.
it's going to be
as well.
interesting to see.
I grew up with a melee version, so I'm kind of mostly used to that one.
Gotcha.
Is the old person I most remember Saffron City.
Oh, we got Dark Samus again. Box is leading with Zelda.
Now, Box's Zelda is really scary. I have to say
Very.
that. Very, very scary. Or I should say Hilda, really.
Did you pick
Yes,
Dark
yeah.
Samus
Right.
with the potential of fighting Zelda in mind?
I picked this on purpose. I'll say that
Okay.
much.
Whoa! That was great! Wow. Gee. Oh,
The combo down B into side B.
yeah, isn't that something?
Oh,
Oh!
Fox's spacing on up special is wild.
And that's a stock, only at 26.4. Can Hurain catch up? Let's see.
Guess
Put
it's
some work in.
also. Guess this is also. Actually, never mind.
Ooh!
My goodness, I am tired of the. Ooh.
Ledge pressure, ledge pressure. That is
Oh,
something
that's
Box
fine.
always does. Very well, regardless of who he's playing as.
Oh, look, someone in teleport range.
Alright, viewers, place bets. Let's see who. What do we think? Who's gonna win? Oh! Oh, okay. Thought Box almost. Let's see.
Every time I see that teleport, I should be preparing.
Nice frame. Good for Hurain.
Failed the punish.
Got a lot of whiffs going on. Oh! Shoulder bash. Really trying to get Box off the stage completely. What is he gonna do? Down? Going for down? Oh, he's just going with the missiles. He's just stalling him out, but he's gonna be able to recover. Oh! Boom!
Nice.
There you go.
I'm just gone.
Just
Oh,
perfect
all
hit.
it took was a back air.
Still has a lot of work to put in if he wants
Gotcha,
to
yeah.
win.
So, chat, I have a question for y'all. Who do you like to main on Smash Ultimate? Me personally, I am very partial to Wolf Downo for some reason.
Nice.
I just like his teleport jump attack. It's really weird.
It's really satisfying to connect.
Yeah.
Need the donation.
Donation of patents, $4.64.
Thanks.
Thank you
And
so much for your
Aqua.
donation. Really appreciate it.
Well, the word's
you.
getting out.
We're also very close to hitting our next donation goal, which
Yeah.
is a beautiful rendition of Mega Man 8
shoot, that is my
Doctor
friend. Thanks,
Mega
Peter.
Man. Oh my. Okay.
What's I reckon? It just hit me who that name
Okay.
is.
Okay. So as I was saying, our goal, we're very close to hitting, is to have the recap of the Dr. Wowie scene, the scene between Dr. Light and Mega Man, fully voice acted for your viewing pleasure from Mega Man 8. We're very close to hitting that donation once we hit $250 threshold. Thank you so much to our recent donors as well.
Is this gonna time out? Good.
Oh no, you think you can survive for 2 minutes?
Yeah, what would happen if somebody like donated $900? Would like Harain finally do a face reveal?
Sorry,
I think you might push him
I'm
over
processing what just happened there.
the ledge. Oof.
Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get right on the stage one because I know what I want to do.
Okay.
I want to go to WarioWare.
Guess I don't need to bring that up then.
Oh.
As soon as it connects and lets me do things. Where are you, Wario?
Everyone wants to pick WarioWare.
Cannot play as the same
Wario.
characters again. Box picks as his character first.
And you have to announce it.
Who you playing, Box?
Oh, who am I playing?
Yes.
Palutena.
Excellent choice.
Already knowing who he's playing.
What's going on, Box?
Oh, sorry.
We know the stage, we know the character. I don't know what's I'm playing Curb.
Yeah,
Oh, Kirby. All right.
Kirby, Kirby.
sounds good.
Kirby,
I'll put
Kirby,
him at
Kirby.
the net 8.
Why is this Pokemon?
How was this Pokemon?
Guys.
Box, did you set your stage differently?
Yeah, it was an accident.
Okay. Okay.
I didn't mean to pick it.
Fortunately, we're not actually off schedule. We're fine. It's just, you know. We All right. Let us try that again with Box.
Let's fail.
You can just set your stage to random, Box. It's fine. it will default to the one I picked if you do.
Which one did you pick?
I said WarioWare.
Just pick random. Yeah. Okay.
Take two. We got this. It's cool. So, after this round, we're doing Donkey Kong Country 2 with Red next, and we have some fun viewer engagement for that one.
Sweet.
That is where the donation goals get very game specific. It's going to be quite interesting to see.
Oh, so the donations reset after every event? Or...
I'll let
Oh,
you
wait,
know.
no.
Oh,
that
no.
would make sense otherwise.
No.
We're
Oh,
going back
Alec.
to $0.
I am not thinking. Also, I am kind of just getting spaced by Palutena because of me talking about events.
Looking good right now.
Nice hair, Kirby.
Ah, read me like a book.
How many characters have counters?
There needs to be a counter-only character.
That sounds awful.
Yes.
Is Kid Icarus Uprising any good?
Yes.
It's fantastic.
Alright.
Very, very good.
In fact, I have an idea of how much you'll like it. Do you like Star Fox Assault?
Yes, kind of.
It's even better than Star Fox Assault, but it's like the same kind of idea.
Oh, perfect. Then I'll
Oh
enjoy
my
it
god.
then.
It's like Star Fox Assault with an even better story, even more locations, even more content, even better multiplayer, and even better mechanics.
Wow.
Yeah. In my opinion.
Kind of true. I'd have to think about which game.
If I didn't flub
Think
that
harder
first
about which
stock,
game
this
is
would-
better.
Ooh!
this
Whoa,
would be
where's
far if I
Ray
didn't
going?
flub that first stock.
It's a good thing you were Kirby.
Yeah. That's right, Harain can still make a comeback. Ooh. Oh,
Technically.
having trouble getting the grab range. Let's see. What is Box up to? Ooh. Battle the back airs.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh. Oh no!
I wasn't trying to do that.
Interesting strategy.
He went combo mad and then he SD'd. Oh.
That's
Good,
okay.
good game though. Good game.
I made a very I made a calculated play, and boy am I bad at math. That's okay.
You too?
Box will be going on to the winners bracket,
Alright, so
And-
winners are IKG and Box.
and I will be going on to losers.
Loser.
True. Okay.
Hey. Cool.
And that is the first round of Smash. Much more nice and swift compared to the other ones.
Relatively.
Relatively.
So, I think we should just head right on to get ready for DKC 2.
Alright, so back to intermission.
Yeah.
We'll
I'll see you guys
everything,
very
and
soon.
we'll see you soon.
This
For Donkey Kong Country 2.
This won't take long.
Going to go eat.
Okay, we should be back.
All right.
Now for
Hello,
our-
everyone.
Wonderful.
Got to turn the versus thing on. There.
All right.
Oh.
Or, wait,
No, I doxed myself.
there we go.
Not actually, I don't mind, but yeah, there you go. Ed.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's Ed.
Oh no.
Right, so we're now in round 2 of Super Smash Brothers.
Red, the text is not showing up.
Brothers.
The what?
The text on the stream is not showing up.
Oh yes, for the top donor and next goal and stuff.
It's all invisible.
Was it? Okay.
I have Ben.
I downloaded that font. Did I need to like put it somewhere specific, or
No, did you open it?
I needed to open it?
Yeah, when I sent you the file, you just double-click the font to open it, and then click install.
I did hit install.
Okay, then clearly something's happening. You want to share screen? I can take a look. Just open up one of the text layers. Oh, hit transition. First of all. Why is it that the font is showing up? Oh, okay. I see. I see now. Go to events. Open that. Yep. Open up one of them. Just double click it. Go to font family. Type in or click the FOT one there. Interesting. Okay, go and change the font to something else temporarily. Just go to font family and change it to something else. Okay. Hit done. Yeah. And now go back to FOT. Interesting.
Oh boy.
Clearly, something went wrong with the font. That's beautiful.
Wait, who are
Don't
the
worry
ones
about
fighting
it this
for him?
moment. I'll get into addressing it.
Okay, so just proceed with Smash.
For now, yeah. I'll look into the solution.
Alright, sorry about the technical problems.
Who are the ones fighting? Who are the ones up right now?
Right now, it's me versus Friday.
Also known as it's red that's gonna win.
What's the,
Real
Oh,
confidence
have
is
some
going there
confidence.
Friday.
Okay, so first things first, we'll have to pick the stage. Just a second.
You get your chart up.
There we go. Chart. So you know how this works, Friday?
Nope.
Okay. So you see the stage lists here?
Yep. I know what some of the categories mean.
You're
Okay,
going to take
so
turns banning.
We're going to take turns banning the neutral category. So I'll let you go first. Pick one category that we're not going to play on.
No plat.
I'm banning side plat.
Okay.
You ban another thing.
I'll ban skew.
Okay. I'll ban monoplat.
I'll go for stack.
I'll go for overhang.
And then I'll say I'll ban triplat.
Okay, we're doing biplat.
oh,
Wait, which one of us picks the actual stage?
the next person to ban picks the.
Okay, so that's-
So you would then.
I guess I'll go with Unova Pokemon League. Just set your stage to random and it'll default to mine.
Cool. So I have my character selected. Stage is set to random. Anything else I need to do?
Just step in the arena and I'll be there in a moment.
Red.
Yeah.
When you downloaded the font, was the screen already open?
Yeah.
Or Streamlabs? That might be it. It might
We can
require
correct
you
that
to
later.
close and reopen it, which would shut down the stream for a moment.
We'll handle that in a moment.
Yeah. You could probably handle that in the intermission. I'm bringing it up.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I'd like to make it clear to the donors, we have not yet established a new stream goal. The Wario takes over the stream happened in the last event.
Ah, mistimed that. Oh, wrong button.
Zelda, awesome.
I know. I'm trying to remember what the controls are. Okay.
Going into a tournament, not remembering the controls.
Could have swore you practiced a little bit.
I did, but it's been like a week. Oh, I thought I dodged. Cool.
Nice.
I'm doing exceedingly well.
Are you exceeding your own expectations?
I am actually.
Favorite alt with
Ah, I
Zelda.
thought I hit my thing. Oh,
Use down B when you try to do
I know how to use it.
You got Red pestering with the Diddy.
I did not know that was a move.
Actually, getting some nice hits in.
Hey, first
That
stop.
is
Let's
not-
go.
That is not what I expected.
It was also completely unearned.
You know, I know Wario came in here and destroyed the place with the smell, but I wasn't expecting my throat to start being irritated. I don't understand.
Ah, I went
Just,
to go up.
just the smell.
I like the
smell
fact that
eating
the
at your-
first death
at your
I had
throat.
was actually entirely my own fault.
So I hope the leftovers of Wario don't cause you to lose your voice.
Ugh. Ah. Also, Wario did destroy that bathroom. I
There
don't
is no
think we have a
bathroom.
toilet.
You just have a hole in the floor where a toilet once was.
No, I thought I'd go off in time.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You're making Red work for it at least a little bit.
I am. I'm surprised. This is going way better than I thought it would. Oh, wrong way.
So would you say Zelda's your main, or at least one of them?
Zelda is the closest thing that I would have to a main, but I feel as if a main is a generous description of how I play this game. I've played Zelda more than other characters, but that doesn't really mean a ton.
I mean, we all know Zelda's my main.
Yeah.
Well, one of them anyway. I main like 4 characters.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
As I said, this is
Accidentally
way
timed it right.
closer than I think it had any right to be, but... Oh! It's not even over yet!
You just had to get him really weak and then get rid of him.
No! No! It was so close. It was like 1% lower.
Zelda
That was
put
a
up
really good
fight,
match.
but Red still won in the end there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good one. That was a good one. I had a great time with that.
Alright.
Okay, for the second round, we are now no longer going to play on any biplat stages, and you guys cannot play either of those characters.
Okay.
Well, you cannot play the character you just played.
Well, I'm not playing again, I don't think so.
Yeah, you are. It's best
Oh,
two.
I am?
2 out
Oh.
of 3.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, you still have a chance to win it, man.
Oh,
So-
you said I have to change character as well?
Change character,
Yeah.
and there'll be
Okay.
a different. It's a counterpick stage.
So
right?
we're starting with stages. You get to pick any stage from the list that isn't biplat because you just did that. Neutral or counterpick.
Okay. Makes sense.
Okay. Neutral or counterpick? Is Smashville a moving?
That is Town and City.
We have
Town and City. Okay.
Yeah, we have hazards off, so
Yeah. No, Hazard's off. I'm okay with.
Town and City is on moving. Monoplat is Smashville.
I said we can do Town and City then.
Okay.
All right. I gotta pick a character.
okay. Also,
Red picks first.
I picked King K. Rool.
You pick King K. Rool. Okay. I'm trying to think of what I want to do with that. I don't really know any of the characters. Oh, this is gonna be an interesting one.
Red's got a good K rule.
I
Yeah.
imagine. You know what?
Diddy
Just for
is
the hell of it.
Diddy's a character I like playing and want to get better, but I wouldn't rank him amongst my mains. K. Rool is my main.
Okay. Zelda's as close to a main as I can get. I just picked someone that I'm moderately familiar with and is thematically appropriate as a match.
Should probably turn the stage list off. There we go.
Posted a list of my mains before.
Oh boy.
Sure, sure we
Battle
won't
of the
need all of
heavies.
them.
Yep. Is that Undertale?
What, Megalovania?
Yeah.
Yeah, Megalovania can play here.
I'm hearing Megalovania right now.
Well, there you go. You're listening to Megalovania. That is in Smash.
Oh. I didn't realize that both of us were at such a high percent.
you like busted through my belly armor, so got a good hit on me. But we are both the two heaviest characters in the game, so we can take the beating.
Or get beaten repeatedly because you don't get launched very far.
Yep.
It's a hard life for a heavy.
It is.
Yeah, because the trade-off is that they get comboed too
Oh.
easy.
Whoops.
It's also a hard life for some of the stuff I get Smash.
Don't
Oh my
kill
goodness, that was
yourself.
very close. I did not think I was gonna do a roll there. Wonderful.
Well, all right. Well, I guess you're done.
I am okay with that. I am okay with that. I am very honestly highly unfamiliar with Bowser, so I do not mind losing on that. I am very happy with how I performed as my Zelda.
So Red is now in the winners bracket, and
Wonderful.
Friday is in the losers bracket.
That's a real twist up. We did not expect that.
Oh yeah, definitely not. Was not
It's like we
anticipated
scheduled
from
the event around that.
what? No, shh, no.
Shush. No, come on, come on.
No, it's a good match. It's a good match. Well played, Red.
Yeah, you did fairly well with Zelda.
Yeah. Thank you. I definitely. Let's just say. I feel I feel definitely a little egg on my face with some of the things I did with K. Rool because I could see exactly what you were doing, but I also didn't know Smash well enough to know exactly how to not play right into it.
Yeah, you did pretty good as Zelda.
Okay,
I was happy.
so
I was happy.
Okay.
next up is Ben and Colin, and neither of you should be in the arena because we're doing stage picking and character picking.
I already picked my character.
Ben, do you have
well,
do you have your
We have to
Your
talk about
stages-
stages.
Ben? Do you have your stages set to random already?
Yes.
Well,
Okay,
Well,
well,
I mean,
I'll
depending
put the
on-
stage in then. I'll put the stage in then.
well,
I mean, as long as it chooses the stage, it doesn't really matter whose menu it's in, right?
Well, look at the stage list and start banning stages.
Also,
the neutral
Friday,
list.
it's nice to see another.
You want to ban first, Ben?
Thank you.
Oh, sure. No plat.
All right.
No plat ban.
Side plat.
Side plat. Ben.
Monoplat.
Oh no, I need to be back in the stands.
Okay.
There we go.
I ban biplat.
Okay.
Uh,
Overhang, stacked, or skew.
I'm banning
Uh,
overhang.
I'm gonna tweet out for the event.
All right. Stacked.
I guess it's skewed then.
All right.
Plat or skew.
Oh, you know,
Which
we
one are you
haven't done
banning?
skew. Let's do skew.
So you're banning
You're playing?
triplat?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are playing on mementos.
All right, give me a moment. I will get that selected for us. Just double check that I have set to normal. Should just be right there. Hopefully, I got this set right.
Oh. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I didn't send out the tweet because of.
I just sent it.
Yeah, I just remembered I didn't do that.
Yep. So we're all
I was
good.
playing
Whoopsie
Aegis.
doopsie.
Okay, it's Wario.
Did somebody say what? Okay.
Oh no.
Ben, don't kill yourself immediately.
Have you moved yet?
At least have him fight you.
It's the BM. He's got to play Wario like Wario.
There,
Oh, it's
there.
okay.
That's when he starts.
Okay, it's fair now.
To be fair, they do have a bad recovery.
Yeah.
Can we just take a second to appreciate Super Smash Bros. For giving us this design of Mythra, which is in every single way better than any other design of Mythra?
Colin, have you ever played as this character before?
Yeah, I played a bit.
Okay.
That doesn't surprise me.
Hey!
No more remarks will be made. That is the end of statement.
Yeah, it definitely should be left there.
Ooh, I just got the stream complete dip for a moment. It's back now. That was a dip.
I know that there's a series icon, which is the reason there's a Monado next to Mythra, but it still bothers me to see the Monado next to Mythra. It looks very wrong.
And yet Wario is his own series.
I know, that's what I mean. Why does Wario get his own series, but Xenoblade 2 doesn't get recognized as, like, its own thing?
This is
Feels
very
weird.
annoying. Bye-bye.
It would be really funny if he SD'd again.
Is there a series icon that makes more sense than the Monado?
Yes, the Aegis, which is Pyro's Sword.
Well, I meant for all of Xenoblade.
No. Actually, kind of maybe, but that'd be like Giga spoilers, so no.
My bike!
The icon is just that character that gets spoiled in Shulk's Final Smash.
Yeah, exactly.
I am really bad at this.
Why did you pick Wario?
I thought I was better.
I don't know, you did pretty well in that first round.
Well,
All in all, that wasn't too bad.
Ben
I
gets to
mean-
pick any stage that is not from...
Skew.
Well, it's not that one.
It's not that one.
Any other stage from the list, whether it be neutral or counter pick.
And you have to stop playing as Wario.
Actually, no, they probably could have just done like a big X for the thing, because all the Xenoblade games, like, they stylize the X in their logo, so they just
raised.
pick the XC1 one.
Fair enough. And you guys are doing Raised. Okay. That's Castle Siege?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, just give me a moment for choosing my character here.
You picking who?
Gonna have to announce who you're picking, Colin.
Yeah, I am picking Link.
Okay. Knowing that, Ben, pick your character.
Castle Siege.
I'm quickly just gonna pin the schedule tweet to the Twitter.
Just give me a minute here.
So
to
if someone
figure out
visits the
where-
profile, the schedule's at the top.
There's Castle
Since-
Siege. Alright, you ready, Ben? Round 2. Actually, kind of glad I didn't pick the other character I was thinking of.
Well, Ben, when all seems lost,
Level 9.
Jeez. So, Mr. Game & Watch is currently getting cut by numerous slashes from the Master Sword. He doesn't seem to know what to do to make a gap in.
He just smacked a bomb, so...
In fact, he does seem to have a crippling gambling addiction. And just like Breath of the Wild, Link is healing in the middle of battle by stuffing his face with apples.
Really? Oh, nice hit.
Yes, I am going to bucket that sword.
Then it actually works.
Wait. Link's not at 0%, he doesn't have sword beams. As far as stages go, this is actually a decent counterpick stage to go against a Link. However, Ben needs to capitalize on that.
I mean, if he manages to get a couple lucky nines, then he could still win.
He's done it before.
Man, you've never seen a clash of titans like this.
Link playing, hacky sack with Mr. Game & Watch, and Mr. Game & Watch just using side special over and over until hopefully it'll eventually work. It didn't.
I was being very careful to stay out of range of that thing by using my sword. As much as possible. Just maximum reach on it.
So it would seem that Colin has won.
Yes. Sorry that didn't take longer. Sorry, Ben. Didn't want it to look like I was toying with you. So.
I am now going
How
to
much time do we budget for this?
Another 15 minutes, but...
Oh, God. I mean, unless you want to start the other thing early, maybe just throw all four of us in a match and just have some chaos for a while. You think? I don't know.
Up to you guys.
Red, Friday, you want to throw in a box, throw in the ring, and just go crazy for a while? You guys even here?
No, they're dead.
They died. Red, get in the ring. Do it.
Only two people in the ring.
Oh, you set the rules to only allow for two. Oh.
I'd need to make a new room if we were going to do that.
I mean, why not? Like, we're done the tournament.
Friday can fight Ben.
The part of it.
Have fun.
Oh yeah, loser versus loser. But they're gonna do that tomorrow, though.
They might not. I actually need to find that out.
Just make a new room, and we'll just all join back in, I guess. I don't know if Friday's here, but
I'm gonna cover.
Box can fill in for Friday if he's not here. Probably get a couple matches in, really. Yeah, I mean, like, the time limit on these things is long enough that you can get 2 matches. There'd only be 12 minutes if they went the full length. You might get 3 in.
Whose schedule allows them to be up in the morning for the winners?
I kind of do have stuff that has to work around the schedule as it exists, so I can't be up early for winners. I will actually have to be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm mostly going to be here, but there will be a brief period where I also will have other things going on.
I don't want to have to ask you this, Box, but I don't think I have another choice,
Right, set up
glancing at the
that
schedule.
arena.
But is it possible you could get up earlier tomorrow, Box, at 7?
I mean, I'll try.
Well, you're gonna need to set an alarm so you're there on time.
Sorry, so why does the schedule have to change exactly?
It's
The
not.
morning wood? Okay.
I am trying to put together who's going to be doing the morning battles and who's doing the afternoon battles.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I need somebody in the winners bracket who can play against IKG. Nobody besides IKG who ended up in the winners bracket is quite in that pool, though Box is very close to lining up with it. So if Box gets up a little early tomorrow, then he will be there in time to participate in the morning tournament, which is why it's far less reasonable for anyone else to do it. I'm not in the winner's bracket, otherwise I'd do it.
You guys can play it.
Friday, you want a more
He's not
casual man? Or, oh.
He's not here. Yeah, that's why I didn't rejoin the room. Sorry, so why are you sitting out, Box?
So I'm
I
gonna sit
missed
out for a little bit. I'm gonna recharge.
Alright.
Okay, Box, we do need to confirm that. Tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock,
Yeah.
be on the stream at 7 o'clock. That's
Yeah,
when I'm
right.
getting on the stream too, actually. But we're good?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure you have an alarm so
What? Ah!
you know when to be up.
Oh, we put items on too. Ah,
Some help you are.
assist trophy.
No. Well, it killed me.
Well, I guess that's good.
I've had enough reverse controls.
Bomb the snow. You're gonna do so great down there. Ben, you're slippery. Sorry, Minda. You threw me out. That's what I earned it. I mean,
Okay, so here is what the next rounds are going to look like. IKG versus Box, Friday versus Ben,
my
Red
hammer's
versus
bigger, Ben.
Colin,
Ah.
and Rain versus Rob.
I'll keep him at bay.
So,
Ow. Well, I'm on my last stock. Lovely. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm dead.
I killed myself.
absolute mayhem.
I'm trying to point out that you two are tied for stock, which means he was winning before.
Oh dear.
Okay, so, Red,
Yes.
we should decide what the next stream goal should be.
That killed him.
Really? OP much? Jeez.
What is something that either you or Friday logically would be good with doing as a stream goal? Should be something simple, I would think.
Is there anything you have written down that might make sense already?
Maybe a dramatic reading? You could do a dramatic reading of Mario CDI. That sound good to you?
Ben. I gotcha.
Maybe.
Just destroyed him. Oh god.
I guess if Fry's here, then like I could be Mario, he could be Luigi.
Yeah. I think it's something that could work no matter who's in the call, which is why I suggested it.
Alright.
I might regret this, but an idea was like potentially singing some songs from the DKC cartoon. Right. We're at 11:52.
Got time for-
Do we want to do another round or?
You should get set up for Luigi's Mansion.
Okay, that'll be it for this thing.
Alright, yeah.
We
Yeah.
have things to get ready.
Yeah.
So am I
Alright.
playing playing in
Intermission.
the afternoon tournaments?
Well,
All right. Here we are. So welcome back to the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tournament here at Dawn of a New Day. We're going to do our next round, starting with the winners from last time, and then we'll also continue the losers bracket as well. So, can you guys hear the game audio, actually? Can you hear the Bayonetta music? One of my co-commentators, can you check?
One second.
Okay. Yes, of course Walton I would main Leighton if he was in Smash, you bet.
Oh.
Can't hear the music?
Oh yeah, that would definitely be IKG's like top. main.
It's either quiet or not there.
Oh, wait, sorry. There it is. My bad. Okay, it should be there now. If you check.
Okay, I'm just gonna def roll.
Okay.
It's faint, but it's there. I think you might want to change the levels a little bit.
Okay, I'll boost it a bit. How's that? I'll make some sound effects.
That should be alright. It's still on the quiet side, but it's not like bad. It's, I think, ideal because we're gonna want the commentary to shine over a lot of the sound effects. Ideal because
Okay.
we're gonna want the commentary to shine
Cool.
over a lot of the sound effects.
All right. Then
the first round.
The first round is going to be me versus Box. I might actually win because Box is tired, but I'm a fool to really say that. We'll see.
This is the winners bracket, round 2.
Yep. Okay, I boosted the game volume a bit again. All right. So,
We start with stage select.
we're going to start with stage select, so I'm going to get that up on screen. Okay, so Box, we have to decide who's gonna ban neutral first. What do you think?
Sounds good.
Okay, so do you want to ban first then?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. What are you gonna ban?
Triplat.
Okay, I'm banning stacked.
Do you want to bring up the graphic on screen?
Oh, I didn't?
No.
Oh, jeez.
Click the eye.
There we go.
Hide it. We got Gurs in chat.
Okay, I banned stacked. Your turn. Ben, are you there? Or Box, are you there? Like.
Yeah, no plat.
Okay. I'm gonna ban skew.
Overhang.
Okay, I'm gonna ban side plat.
Monoplat or biplat?
Monoplat.
Okay, so biplat is left, right? And does that mean I get to pick Kareen?
Box was the last ban, then yes.
I'm gonna do Pokemon Stadium 2.
Alright. First fight, Pokemon Stadium 2. No characters are banned. However, people cannot reuse characters they've previously used in the round.
Got it. Transition out.
So if they play their main in the first round, they need to play an off pick in the second round.
Okay, PS2.
It's in the Brawl stuff. You just
You missed it.
It's on the far right.
I know the stream's behind, but I got it.
Sorry, I'm judging by the stream.
Judging a stream by its delay.
True.
Way it was meant to be.
Where is
The way
Gur?
Arceus intended.
There's Gur.
Okay, so I'm assuming he's gonna play Zelda, but I don't truly know. I'm gonna have to think about this.
You'll have to find out.
Just spam it too hard so it wouldn't let me message again.
Yep.
God damn it.
Dang, what do I want to start box with? Okay, alright. Okay.
I see
Can we get
IKG's
some
pulling
Gurs
out
going
the
in the
big
chat
guns.
real quick?
What's that? Huh? Couldn't hear that. Alright, you there?
I said it seems IKG's pulling out the big guns.
I have to.
Oh, they both are.
Oh god. Alright.
Oh,
Let
here
me know
we
if
go.
the audio bounce is okay. I'm gonna try and concentrate though. Okay.
God, you to focus on the gameplay.
You commentate. I'm gonna shut up.
Fun fact about Zelda. I really like her Smash Ultimate design. That's all. That's the only fun fact I know about Zelda.
He actually doesn't know anything about Zelda. The only game he plays is Majora's Mask, and she like shows up for 2 seconds there.
Is she actually in that game? I don't remember. I guess she would be
Tone
in the,
gets it.
when you get the Ocarina,
I mean,
right?
Ace Tone gets it.
Flashback, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. God.
It's okay.
If it
He at
was
least plays
evil.
Link Between Worlds. It's fine.
I played A Link Between Worlds. I even argued that it was a 3D game, which means you know I've played it. Because no one in their right mind that hasn't played it would say that. The Twilight Building. Okay, we have a disagreeer in chat, and therefore they're wrong because I'm the one with the platform. No, I'm just kidding. That's fair enough. I don't dislike the Twilight Princess design. I just really, really like Link Between Worlds, and to a lesser extent Link to the Past, but the design in general is just stuff I enjoy. I will say it's definitely kind of
IKG
weird
with
to
the
have
punish.
the first time that Spirit Tracks Zelda appears in the franchise for Smash, or I guess the first time as like a playable thing, from my understanding, she appears, was in a character that was based on a completely different game. I guess it kind of makes sense because it's a 2D Zelda thing, but that's the closest connection you're gonna
Fox
get
is
there.
on the ropes. Also, the Phantom was introduced in Smash 4.
Oh, it was introduced as Downbeat in Smash 4?
Yes.
Was Smash 4
Twilight Princess.
Twilight Princess still? Okay. That's still weird though.
I know.
Also, no, I'm remembering now, because wasn't the Phantom a lot worse in Smash 4 as well?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I really do like the way that her specials, other than the Phantom, are just the spells from Ocarina.
The Kimine. Or Kima. Kimine? Kiminer? I'm having a hard time reading the font, I'm sorry. The reason they didn't go with Breath of the Wild Zelda, according to Sakurai, is because she wouldn't fit the moveset with the amount of magic use, given the story of the game. So they wanted to use a different Zelda.
Which makes sense.
All it takes is one clean hit from IKG to claim this battle. But who knows? Maybe Box can pull a miracle out from wherever Peach gets the turnips from.
The turnip hole.
Truly, the pocket dimension that turnips grow and steal.
The turnip dimension, indeed. It's nonsense, don't worry about it. Fair enough. What do you think is better, having a nonsense word that no one would ever actually say as a username, or having a word that's like a mundane word so when people say it randomly in conversation, you can't tell if they're referring to you or something else?
I don't know. As somebody who lives with something that's more closely described as the form, I have fun.
Just.
Oh.
IKG's having a bit of difficulty getting that finishing blow.
Clear the gap.
Oh, okay, I think that's... Oh, not even! Holy cow!
Oh,
Unfortunately the recovery wasn't there. That was a really nail-biting one. Man, Box clung on there for so long.
Box is a survivor. Ultimately, IKG claims the first W.
Indeed. Well played, well played.
Whew. You guys can commentate more on the match too, if you want. You don't have
I was
to.
nail-biting. I was just...
The nails. Really good match though, Box. That was awesome. You always give me a run for my money every time, regardless of what happens.
Wait, you were paying to be here?
What? No. But you can pay money for direct relief. In fact, we were very close to our next donation goal. $400, where I become Professor Layton and talk and speak just like him. So, if you'd be interested in seeing that comedy, please consider donating to Direct Relief. And in fact, Friday, would you like to remind the viewers what that is all about?
Yeah, so Direct Relief is the charity that we are supporting. All donations will go straight to them. 100% of all the money is going to them. Direct Relief is a charity that helps all over the world, both inside the United States and outside of it, to help with just kind of general crisis relief. So, for example, one of the things that they're currently active in is the crisis and situation that is currently active in Ukraine. Another notable thing that they have generally done is disaster relief for natural disasters. And so, especially with the way certain things are going, we know that extreme weather is on the rise, so they'll probably make good use of the money that goes towards that. So, yeah, if you want to pitch in, that's where the money's heading, and yeah.
Speaking of... Oh, go ahead, Noreen, yep.
Full Tilt Boogie just donated $20 with no comment.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
we really appreciate that. Thank you for your donation. Right when Friday said it, too.
Oh, that was...
All right, so Box, you get to pick the stage out of either neutral or counter pick. You just can't pick biplat. That's all.
Okay.
Can you sit closer to Mike? Remember?
Yeah, I'm sitting closer.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'll raise you
I'm
up.
still waking up though, but yeah, I would have done more edge guarding if I was awake a little bit.
Okay.
More. I banned stack.
No, you're picking the stage, right? So you pick neutral or counter pick, but you cannot pick biplat. That's what I said.
Monoplat.
Okay.
Which one?
Which one? You have 3 choices.
Oh, Hollow Bastion.
Sweet. All right.
Oh, I feel like I know where that's
So,
from.
because IKG won the first round, he also has to announce what character he's playing first.
Indeed, I will.
So Box can counterpick.
And he needs to do it in the Smash announcer voice.
Okay. I can do that.
All right.
Sure. Why not?
Xander Mobus himself has arrived in the call.
I wish.
That is one hell of a name, just saying.
I know, right? Imagine being born with that name. Okay.
Oh, Xander Mobus.
So I cannot play as Wii Fit Trainer. So, I'm healing. I will be playing as Kazuya Mishima.
That was good.
Was it?
That was good.
Oh, thank you.
One may even say uncanny.
I can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not.
I'm not actually. That was genuinely good.
not. Okay, cool. Thank you. Even if you were, I'd understand.
We are living in the space
Oh
of...
god.
Hey, he's playing Zelda 2. But
The Adventure of Link.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
The Legend of Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, where instead of Link having pink hair like in Thingy, it's Zelda having green hair.
You see, what happened here is that the Zelda reascended to godhood.
Oh, that's the reason I recognize the name. It's because it's the Kingdom Hearts thing, and I've watched multiple videos of people going, Kingdom Hearts, here's a really long explanation of that, and me going, wow, that's a really long explanation of that. Wait, he's got camera shifts?
Only in one-on-ones.
That's insane. I love that. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, it's a Tekken nod.
Yeah, that's sick. Holy cow. I have no idea if there is BS in Smash as they are in Tekken, because I've never played Tekken and I've never seen this character in Smash. Do you guys have any Tekken experience?
No.
Some Tekken Tag back on the
Tag.
PS2.
What are your opinions on the electrical attacks in Tekken Tag?
I have no idea.
Interesting.
We are very knowledgeable Tekken fans, as in,
I've
I
heard
have
the
to
name
play
before.
Tekken. True. I have seen John Tekken himself.
Stop! You're gonna make me
I
laugh.
did not know that his name was John Tekken.
Yeah,
I thought it
they
was
went-
like maybe Frank
went with-
Tekken or
they
Craig
went with his-
Tekken.
They went with his nephew, John Tekken's nephew, Ben Tekken, for
John Tekken Jr.
John Tekken Jr. for the Smash representation. It's really interesting that his nephew was named John Tekken Jr. Honestly,
Well, it's because his brother was also called John Tekken.
John Tekken Prime.
It's the John Tekken family. Everyone is called John Tekken. The mom, John Tekken. The dad, John Tekken. Three frames PS window. Yeah, I don't think Smash quite did that. Also, holy cow, that attack is amazing.
Cheer me on.
IKG is about a full stock ahead of Box right now, but it is still anyone's game. With
Wait,
one clean
I
hit,
can
Box
win?
can get it. Yes, you can win right now, Friday.
Where's the win button?
Well, if you donate $25, IKG has to lose because Leighton will take over.
Alright.
Too slow.
Dang. Well, in a turn of events, IKG has won both rounds, and he's moving on with the winners bracket.
Sweet. GG.
Box will be playing in the losers bracket later today, this evening.
Okay, so that's it for this one. And we're gonna move on to the losers bracket, right?
Yep, and that is Ben and Friday.
Alright.
Oh. Get out of here, IKG.
Okay.
Ben, go to the character and stage.
Before you guys start, I'm gonna just change the assets real quick.
I've picked my fighter. We just need to figure out stage.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Absolutely.
Do you want to flip to the stage select screen?
Yeah, just one sec.
Thank you. Oh, wait. Thank you, chat, for reminding me.
Look at this cool transition. Boom!
That didn't do anything. Oh, no, it did do something. I'm on the left. Look
yes,
at me.
It did. And to the stages.
Oh my goodness, it's so flashy.
I know. It's like someone in this call spent a lot of work getting these assets together.
Oh, that's gotta be like
I love
a ton
that
of
guy.
effort.
That must have been wild. Can't imagine doing that.
We need that
I'm
$25
just
right
for
now.
$25. For $25, you could have Professor Layton host a Smash tournament.
I'll even
Ooh.
give you a little teaser of what that'll look like. Every puzzle has an answer, and every answer is to beat each other up in Super Smash Brothers.
I thought you were saying and every
That's
answer is
his,
violence.
That's his acceptance speech for getting a letter. To Smash.
The letter. Dear Herschel Layton, we need you to join. Oh, I can't do too much.
Ooh,
But if
it's
you
just a tease.
if you reach
Anyway, that's the
$400
trailer.
for money that will go directly to Direct Relief, the charity organization, I will be overtaken by Professor Layton. So that is our new goal. So if you would be interested in donating, you can click the link below. And also, please help share this stream around to communities you're in, any game communities that might be interested. We'd really appreciate
Walk
your support.
downstairs and yell at your parents. If they're asleep, wake them up to yell at them. Just anyone.
Take your parents' credit card by asking them first, though, because we don't condone stealing.
But if you get like the vibe that they would give it to you anyway, maybe you don't need
And
it.
All
I'm
right,
kidding.
so
That was a
between
That was a joke. That was a joke for the record. That was a joke.
between
You shouldn't
Friday
steal.
and Ben, you should pick your stage now.
Ban from neutral. Who's banning first?
Ben, I'm indecisive.
Well, no, I'm not.
Yeah, exactly.
True. Well, you're still banning first.
No plat.
Thank goodness, no plats are boring as sin. Which isn't very boring, but that's like this is boring. Anyway, stacked.
Skew.
Monoplat.
Side plat.
Triplat or biplat?
Well, no, skew is still in play, isn't it? Or did you ban that?
It was banned right at
It
the
was
start.
banned. Okay, yeah, I'll ban biplat.
Oh,
So we're doing
there's
triplat.
also overhang, right?
No, I
Yeah.
think you banned overhang, didn't you?
Oh,
No, I don't think I did.
Okay, so I'll ban biplat. So we're doing triplat or overhang. Your pick.
Let's do overhang.
Alrighty. What's
Which
an overhang
overhang,
stage?
Friday?
Which overhang stages are there?
There's Kalos Pokemon League, and then there's the I forget
Northern
what it's
Cave.
called. Northern Cave from Final Fantasy VII.
Northern Cave from Final Fantasy VII. What's that?
It's a DLC one.
I
If you're
don't
not
have
familiar
that,
with it,
so
then
definitely not that.
Callus it is.
Yeah, I guess I'm trying to figure out where that is on the stage.
Smash 4, so it'd be part of the way down.
Part of the way down, the Smash 4. Prism Tower, no, that's not it.
Yeah, it's Prism Tower's 3DS. It's from Wii U, which is below 3DS.
Kalos Pokemon League. Oh, this one. Okay, I like this one.
Okay, so
I
Ben,
don't
you're
need
going
to
to
do anything
select.
else, right? Hazards are off and all that's all good.
Hazards are off. Just make sure it's not on the battlefield or Omega form.
Okay, let's just
Ben,
do a double
is your
check.
stage select random or
No, it's random.
okay?
Yeah, Kalos
cool.
Pokemon League. It's the default thing. Cool. Let's.
All right, and if you've
Head
both
into
picked
this.
your characters, then
Yeah.
oh, this is going to be an interesting matchup.
This will be
Kalos
very
Pokemon
interesting.
League.
Yoda, God.
Scooby? I was just remembered of the Hideo Kojima tweet where he referred to the director of Babe as God or something.
Babe, the movie about like what, the pig?
Yeah.
All right.
Funny thing. Do you know who directed the sequel to Babe? The guy who directed Mad Max.
Huh.
He also was the director of Happy Feet too.
Wasn't Happy Feet like an actually interesting technical accomplishment?
So?
The first one, kind of. The second one existed.
Ooh.
Hey,
All right, so we have
I may
Friday
or may
in
not
the
be a
lead.
kid or a squid now. It is unclear.
could be a
The
kid or
jury
a
is
squid.
still yet to decide.
Getting a lot of ink on Ben, which is going to just increase the damage output.
Ink
Oh, but Ben's
increase?
really taunting with that Patooey.
Be on a diet, but I just got some caffeine.
He
My
is.
brain's fucking up.
Just waiting for him.
Oh, it paid off. It paid off. We got 2 hits. All right. Ben is trying to come back here. He's really getting in there. Oh,
Ben still has a very clear route to victory here.
he does.
Oh, I did not realize that that's how that worked.
He really loves showing off that Patooey.
He sure does.
I mean,
It
it
is one of my favorite moves in the game, honestly.
It
So.
is Plant's best move.
Ooh, clever.
I
Good
forgot
way to
that was a
avoid the
move,
roller.
actually.
That was.
You can tell Ben's
And
really going
there-
for the long game here.
Yeah, we have Ben using the super armor to avoid getting hit by the roller.
Absolutely. Ooh, Friday with the ink brush.
Ben's really covered now. He's gonna take a lot of knockback.
I always love the ink brush in Splatoon, even though it was a lot of work.
Oh,
Oh, Ed almost running off to the Pokemon League. Oh,
thank you. I don't mind doing that. I need to get my ink back at some point.
let's see, but can Ben close the gap and go for the kill?
Fortunately, Friday's been at a high percent for quite a while and is still chugging on, and now Ben's caught up in the percentages.
Ooh,
Really?
that's gonna set Ben back.
Oh.
Ben just needs to get one good hit to kill.
That is definitely a
Friday's
little
in
difficult
killing
with
range.
Plant.
Don't think side B is gonna help right now, but
I would say that one of the areas Plant struggles in is getting that clean hit to kill.
absolutely. There it
you
is.
got me.
All right, Ben pulled a miracle at the 80% mark, 98%, 126%, and I'm judging this by stream delay, so
Sweet.
that's horribly inaccurate. Well, the fight one goes to Friday.
There you have it.
I honestly, thinking about that teabag, that was a reflexive thing, and I regret it now. That was shameful, and my conduct was inappropriate.
All right,
Here's-
looking
here's
back at the
two
stage
players
list.
Squid bagging.
Okay, I
So
need to select
Ben,
a character.
you can select anything from neutral or counter pick, except for
High flat.
overhang.
Or overhang. I'm
Quad
sorry.
flat.
I got it. All right.
Wario.
What's up?
He said quad flat. WarioWare.
Quad plat WarioWare. Okay, there you have it.
And I think for this match, I need to announce who I'm playing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna play Young Link.
Young Link. We gotta say it
All right,
like Sander Movis.
Young Link.
Young Link.
There you go.
And Ben, you cannot play Plant again either.
Also, stage select. You doing that on your own, Ben?
Can.
Okay. I set mine to random because I didn't know which one you picked.
Just find it.
So remind us
sirens are
again.
going off. You know it must be bad if sirens are going off in the suburbs at 4:48 a.m. on the middle of July.
Ah, here it is.
Remind me again, Friday. Who did you pick?
I picked Young Link.
And who is Ben playing?
I don't think he said yet. Oh, he's playing Game & Watch. What a surprise.
Uh-oh. Side B.
Hey, it's alright. I have a side B too.
You fools! We all have side B.
That's the ticket.
If you're Terry, you have two.
Unless you're playing Smash 64. Then, well,
I think
Guess you
Terry is the
don't.
only one with two at this point, right?
probably not. But
Really? I think he's the only one.
I mean, you could go and make some arguments like Samus is contextually missile or super missile, for example. But
True, but Terry's the only one that has like two completely different moves.
and there's also just a number of characters who have a lot of gimmicky stuff.
I still disagree. Currently Whip City. Oh, but the bomb always shines through. Almost got a judge in. Still gets the second hit.
God damn it, I did it again! No! Why do I forsake myself like so?
It's instinctual.
Literally, I don't know what my brain is doing. I'm insanely sorry.
Ben's strategy is to leave it all up to chance. He's looking to win with Judge alone.
Fortunately,
can-
That is what got him in the loser's bracket this time.
But it could work. We'll see what happens.
The problem with just throwing out Judge isn't whether or not the luck will work out for you, honestly. It's the fact that the move takes a bit to actually come out and is readable.
Friday is more than happy to play the long game, but will it be enough?
God, I did have one, okay? Only one. God damn it. I need to get the reflex out of my head.
Oh!
Good stuff, good stuff.
Nice ledge guarding from Ben with the dash attack get up read. I believe that 1 is actually negative on hit.
Yeah,
where-
no, it hits me.
Well, not just that, but I believe that with 1, you actually take longer to recover from it than the enemy gets stunned.
Good aerials from Ben.
Oh, footstool. God
Footstool.
damn.
Here we have Friday parrying that Judge there.
Completely intentionally, I swear. Oh, I did not expect that to do as well as that did. Good stuff. Well played.
Okay, on to my game.
Now that's all we're done with.
It looks like Friday will be living to fight another day, and Ben has been, unfortunately, the first victim of our tournament.
Shock.
He has been
It's
eliminated.
good effort. Good effort.
I guess you could say he's been judged.
Oh.
Oh.
Very well played, Ben. I enjoyed your game and watch. Okay. Well, I think that's it for Smash right now, right?
That's all for now, folks.
Okay.
Next up is Time Crisis with Ben.
Indeed it is.
Yeah,
Do we
sorry.
want to... How long till Time Crisis is officially starting? 7 minutes?
Yep.
Okay. I guess I'll go to the bathroom and then we can get stream stuff set up.
Yeah, well, we're gonna take an intermission. We'll be right back. So now's a good time to get up, get a drink, go to the bathroom. And during the intermission, we're gonna get things ready for Time Crisis, which
Where Ben
will
be playing.
be played by Ben and hosted by Harain. So we'll be right back. But until then, take care.
Okay, we should be back. Sorry they took a little long. Once everyone comes into the arena, we'll...
Get ready.
Fred, can you update the next goal to say Zelda CDI recital? I'll spell it for you. We have the
What's the
like that with the
password?
lowercase I.
It's the name of the room.
What's the password, Red?
It's
same one we did, 42168.
Okay, I just mixed up a few numbers.
Next time we do this, we can copy over what we just did. Don't need to do this much setup again.
Perfect. Thanks, Fred.
Alright.
Which
Everybody,
side are we doing first?
welcome back to the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Tourney. This is the next set here we have. I'm going to post the tweet right now so that everybody knows what we're doing. And beginning, we have Red versus Colin for this round.
Okay, let's get the stage list up.
I got my stage list up.
I smell a transition. Woo! look at that.
All right, Colin, what you banning first?
Side plot.
No side plat.
No side
Okay.
plat.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Did that show up? Because I'm not.
Red, you're really quiet. I think you should boost yourself quite a bit.
Maybe you didn't say anything. Which one are you banning?
I will ban biplat.
Right. No
Working
plat.
out the bugs.
Wait, what'd you say, Colin?
No plat.
Okay. Triplat.
Overhang.
Skew.
These are showing up. Okay.
Okay, skew. Okay.
Did you say skew?
monoplat. Yeah, he said skew and I said monoplat. Yeah.
Looks like we're doing stacked.
Stacked. We're gonna be stacked. For
Wow.
this one.
Oh my goodness. Also, Red, before you jump in, it's very hard to hear you on stream. I would boost your audio up.
I set my microphone to max.
Okay. It's a little better. All right.
Okay.
So it's gonna be stacked. It's a pretty easy one to choose. You got it selected, Red. All right.
Yep. Wait, why is it? Oh, I forgot to set it to 1v1. That shouldn't matter though. Shouldn't matter.
It means if we have extra time at the end, it's easier to set up.
So Banjo
Second
and Kazooie
combat.
versus Bowser. This
This
is
is going to go
match.
very badly for me.
It's probably the only time this stage is going to be picked, considering how many people don't like it.
Yeah.
It's the tilt of the stage. It can really mess up a lot of your moves.
I should have known that would go through that.
That's exactly my thought as well, Box. Let's see. Ooh, that fire breath, except Wonder Wing overrides. That's the issue. Oh boy.
Banjo trying to get an opening here.
Oh, I
Frozen
self-destructed.
face. But it's all tied up again. Bear and the Bird are still trying to prove that they can outdo the Mario in more than just collectathons.
Oh. Clever. Clever. Very clever. Let's see here. I think the great thing about Colin's Bowser is he has such great stage control, but Red understands really understands like the fundamentals of Smash extremely well.
Yeah.
So it's an interesting dynamic here, where I'm basically watching two completely different playstyles. So it's going to be interesting to see how this turns out.
I should not have jumped there.
Bowser is going higher in percentage, but with
He's
his
also
heavy
heavier.
weight and his high knockback, he can still just out-punish Banjo and get him out early.
Dr. Maniacus turns to the stage.
No, if I hadn't self-destructed there, that would...
Banjo's like, I can dive bomb as well. And he does the yuck. Ooh, I love that landing nair from Red there. That was really good. Ooh. I don't know about you, Harain and Box, but like, this is probably one of the closest matches we've had yet.
It's neck and neck.
It helps that me and Red have played against each other a lot over the years.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Ooh,
get a
Banjo
jump.
Just chips out Bowser.
Okay.
So now Stacked is banned, and Colin gets to pick the next stage.
All right. Thinking we're now. Yeah, I guess we'll go with skew this time.
All right, we're going to mementos.
All right.
What character you playing, Red?
What
'Cause it
character
ain't
am I
Banjo.
playing? Let me see. think I'll go with Ken.
All right. Well, maybe this will work.
So we got
Maybe.
Ken go on Mementos, right?
I set my stage to random, so you pick Mementos.
All right. I decide which character I would like to go with there, but
So
there
we
are
got
advantages
Ken.
to both.
Yeah, so you're
It's
fighting
definitely-
Ken.
It's
Yeah,
very
I know.
oppressive stage control.
Yeah,
but
I know.
He has a very bad disadvantage state.
Yeah.
Jack
I
Giles
think
might be good,
I'm not as
maybe?
experienced with this character, but I'm gonna take. I just think they might do a little better for dealing with that.
All right.
Perhaps. All
Can
right.
it really weak to bait and punish as well?
Now, do I have to tell him what character I'm playing?
Well, he'll see anyway when you go in.
You
That's
don't.
true.
You don't have to,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Say.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
This is going to be interesting.
Oh, Pyramithra. You know what? I do think this is a really interesting matchup.
Oh no.
We
it's
actually have the
Blueberry.
best of both worlds between these two against Ken.
Yeah. Bait and punish, yeah, separately. But we'll see, because I know Red knows his Shoto characters really well. So.
Well, Pyra's more the bait and punish. Mithra's more the aggressor.
True.
You can use Mithra to make it so that Ken doesn't have room to breathe and make it so that Pyra can punish his failures. But right now, still pretty much anyone's game.
Better to use Mithra at lower percentage, Pyra at higher percentage.
Yeah, that's generally how it goes.
Joking right to the face. Never hurts. Except for the
And
person's
showing
face.
his mastery of his form. That was bad, I'll see myself out.
I know, I actually liked it. I didn't laugh, but
I
I
know.
still liked it. I still liked it.
know.
I smiled, you just couldn't see it. I liked it. Don't apologize.
Ah, you got me.
I thought I almost killed myself doing that near a ledge.
Yeah.
I've
Gotta be
done-
careful
I've
with the
done that
shuriken.
plenty of times.
Oh, same. Same here.
I'd like to take this opportunity, given it's been a while, to say that we are Dawn of New Day, supporting the charity Direct Relief. 100% of donations go to them, and what they do with that is they support people in crisis across the globe, including currently a lot of emphasis being put on the crisis in Ukraine. If that sounds like an organization you would like to support, then use our link in the description. 100% of your donations will go directly to them. At our next stream goal, at
that's
about
not going over me.
$50, we will be reciting the opening to Zelda: The Zelda: The Faces of Evil. Dramatic reading. If you want to see that happen, go use the link in the comments
Yep.
or
Thank you
below
very
the
much,
stream because it's a little buried.
So I feel like that attack should be able to kill easier than it does.
It's more so used for ledge trapping.
So currently,
Yeah.
Red has a full stock over Pyra, but with Pyra's easy ability to kill early, this still could be anyone's game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a ton of confidence in that, but we'll see.
Don't forget, Ken can also kill easy too with good reads.
This is true.
And I know Red knows his Shinju Shoryuken, so if he connects that, that's gonna hurt a lot. So he also has Focus Spirit. That's ability that Red, Ryu, and Ken both have that can come in handy as well. Can completely stop Mithra in her tracks. So it's gonna be interesting to see. Oh, we got a taunt. Red's feeling confident. Oh boy, what's going on? Oh.
You know, I always thought it was really interesting how Ryu and now Ken were based largely on Street Fighter 2, but with just a bit of Street Fighter 4 thrown in.
Yeah, I like the mix a lot personally, because I enjoy Focus Spirit a lot.
Also, the parry animation, of course, comes from Third Strike.
Yes.
Oh wow.
I guess I'm out.
No, you're not. You are in the losers bracket.
Well, I mean, out for winners bracket. That's what I mean. Like this
Only
round.
for now. Congratulations, Red, on your victory.
Made him work for it.
Very well.
You did.
We will see Red and IKG in the winners finals.
Oh boy.
Next.
Right. It's gotta wait till it lets me pick up my
So,
phone.
next up is myself and Ron.
Nice
Go to
transition.
Stage select.
Yes.
And I will try to help again with the banning graphics. Okay. Ron, do you want first ban? I don't mind. From the neutral category.
Sure, no plat.
Okay.
All right.
No plat. Is that lined up? Getting a feel for where I'm supposed to be drawing to get it to line up properly.
Just waiting for the stream to catch up. It's a little off. It's also very, 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 very faint.
Okay, I'll go back to black then.
Extremely faint.
I
Can
was
you
hoping
do
that
like
would be
can you
less
do like
faint.
full hardness? Because it looks like just like a smear.
Red, can you turn down the similarity on it in the filters? Right click it, go to filters. Edit filters, yes. Turn down the similarity. The similarity doesn't need to be nearly as high as the smoothness does. The smoothness helps it be smooth.
While they're working that out, I do want to reiterate, since we got some lovely new viewers here. Thank you, by the way, for joining us. We are raising for Direct Relief, a charity that is helping. It helps people in crisis around the world, and they are currently focusing a lot of their efforts on Ukraine. And so all of our proceeds go to the Direct Relief charity. We currently have a goal where if we hit $450, as you can see in the bottom left corner, we will be doing a wonderful Zelda CDI recital, reciting everybody's favorite classic Zelda lines. So if you'd be interested in seeing that, and would like to donate to the cause, we would really appreciate your support. You can find a link to the charity stream right down below if you just scroll a little bit down, the Donate Now button, and also the link in chat, which I will type since it's been a while since Streams Labs has sent that.
I'd like to ban Triplat.
Thank you very much.
Alright. I guess I'll ban Skew. Did you get that, Ryan?
Yep, I did.
Okay.
I would like to ban Sideplat. Gonna guesstimate where that is. Got it. That was perfect.
Nice job.
I'll ban Monoplat.
Okay.
Smart man. Smart.
I'm banning Stacked.
I guess I'll ban Overhang.
So we're going to Biplat.
Sure.
Easy first choice. I think I would like to go to Unova Pokemon League.
I was hoping you'd say that. I don't know why. I had my eye on that one.
Ron, if you don't want to, you could just set yours to random and it'll default to mine.
Just
Alright.
double checking. Preferred stage is set on
Normal?
spectators don't affect anything.
Normal.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. I'll go with normal, random.
And we'll choose our fighters.
I chose mine.
Viewership is climbing up. People want to see some Smash.
Yep, let's see how this goes.
You know what? I'm gonna pull this one out. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it now, but I think I do. Ooh!
Oh!
Ooh, too heavyweight. Nice.
I see. Okay.
I didn't expect you to do that.
Oh my
This is a nice,
I didn't expect you to do
perfect
this.
matchup. Two perfect match.
If only we were on a DK stage.
It couldn't be more perfect. Well,
The dramatic
except for
final
that.
fight
Yeah,
with the rule with the thunder and the lightning, and it's definitely his castle.
yeah, definitely.
Will this be K. Rool's comeback from the DKC2 stream earlier? We'll see.
DK's getting his revenge for being kidnapped.
That too. You're right.
isn't Captain K roll or anything. So.
Then use your neutral special. You'll be Captain K. Roll.
He's the leader of the bunch. Hi, Brancliff. Welcome back to the stream. Oof.
Oh no! I used my double jump. I didn't think I.
It's like K. Rool's gonna win this fight. Doing. Unless DK can pull this one out of his hat.
I mean,
Oh, he doesn't have a hat.
He's not at that much of a disadvantage right now.
No, I mean it's just 16% over.
Yeah, one good hit like that. kills him.
Yeah, it's
There we
equal.
go.
A bit like our fight, I read. Just.
I should probably continuously spin like my C-stick though, so the screen doesn't go dark.
Ooh. I thought I
Ooh.
said
Ouch. Well,
Ooh. Nice counter.
both characters have such great expressions when they get hit.
Yeah.
I just wish I just wish the noises they made were better.
Yeah, me too. Excellent dunk from Harain.
Super armor.
Dog-tastic.
There's like so much like power just being displayed on screen at once. It's...
Lovely.
Ooh.
Great.
Nice.
Still anyone's game, really, but we'll see.
There ain't even Stux, but K-Rool's
Yeah.
up there in percentage.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Captain's
Yeah,
Dying
it's
off the
not
side
his
from a
game.
down air.
It's a
Beautiful.
interesting way
All right.
to
Well,
defeat him.
That was so weird.
yeah, a
Michael.
sideways spike. Lovely.
Ron, you still did a really nice job there. Good
Thanks.
play
Yeah.
for both of you. Really.
Okay, Ron. We can't play on biplat, but it's your choice between either neutral or counterpick stages. I'll pick the stage for you. Don't worry about it.
I guess neutral.
Well, no, which stage?
Which one?
Well, for neutral.
Whichever stage from the full list you want that isn't a biplat.
You pick the exact stage of anything on here that isn't biplat.
Final Destination.
All right. Getting serious.
Good old classic. Okay. We both get. You cannot use K. Rool again.
I
And
know.
neither can I use DK. So I will tell you what I'm going to pick first. I'm bringing out Link.
All right. I'll pick
Ganondorf.
Ridley.
Link's gonna
No.
slay a dragon. Is this what's going on?
Or the dragon
Okay.
will slay Link. We'll
Could
see.
be
We'll see what happens.
the final
Doom,
destination.
doom, 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 doom,
Yeah.
doom, doom.
Really nice.
Okay.
I'll admit I haven't. Like, I find Ridley is an interesting character. I'm not very good with them, but I've seen other players who were really good with Ridley.
My biggest issue with Ridley is that he has the properties and playstyle of a heavyweight without actually being heavy.
Like, he's one of the lightest characters in the game. To the
Well, he's not one of the
point
lightest. He's a medium weight, but
It makes
He's-
no
he's
sense
still-
for his size.
well, yeah, no.
Ron
Samus
really
is
knows
actually
how
heavy.
to.
Yeah,
Ron really knows how to
has
land a
sort
good
of-
smash attack. Ooh.
Me?
Yeah, you're doing good. Landing good smash attacks.
Oh, ooh,
But
I did
Harain's got the
slow kill.
fast inputs.
Just equals it up again.
Ridley has a lot of rage. Ooh, that's it for Ridley. Next stock.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're a little behind because we're in spectate.
Oh yeah, I'm actually watching the stream. That's why I'm a little behind.
Yep. Would that out for anyone watching?
Oof. The sun
Tom's getting
icon
in
is
that
almost
ship.
in front of Ridley. Ridley, don't look at this because it'll distract you from the fight. But like the sun
Ooh,
icon on the Majora counter, Ridley's eyes are looking directly at it, and I just think that's really
That's funny.
funny. Yeah, he's just looking at the
Uh,
sun. I think Ron can pull this one ahead.
He's getting a little bit punished with range there, though.
I close the gap.
Losing a bit of
Close
that
the
advantage
gap.
again.
Close the gap.
Yeah, aerial approaches are really good in that case.
Oh, classic spin attack.
It's pressuring him with that bomb. I could see the intimidation.
Yeah, maybe Final Destination against Link, not the best
Harain,
choice.
Harain is playing
I mean, he's
the Link
doing
strengths
all
right
right.
now.
He's, but yeah,
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 it's no
just whittling your
platform
opponent.
to get around all the projectiles.
yeah. He's done pretty well so far, though. I mean, really.
Yeah, he could still pull this ahead.
Doesn't Ridley struggle?
Ridley does
against
counter bomb
projectile?
if he wants to use that.
I'd be interested to see if we can pull a side B here somewhere.
Also, I would not use fire.
no!
Whoa!
He does hit. He hit pretty
I think
hard
this
on
is
that
our
smash
first-
attack.
I think this is our
Yes,
first time
first
going
time.
even.
Yeah, it
This
is.
is really
Yeah.
close to the 2 o'clock
Yeah.
thing, but here we
Next
go.
one.
No, it's
next
all right.
one
You
wins.
keep going. We gotta finish. Yeah.
We got one more
All right,
round.
so I
Oh.
picked the stage. I am thinking I would like to do. Pull up the stage list is up. Got it. I think I want to go to. Overhang. I'd like to go to Kalos Pokemon League.
Okay.
So I'm gonna set the stage and. Ron has to pick his character first.
I am.
Cannot use either of the previous 2 characters you used.
Been a hot minute since I last played Ultimate. I'll go with Young Link, actually. Young Link.
So you're going with Youngling?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a close one. Ready?
Sure.
Well, we got 2 zoners.
Mm.
They're also both good at approaching.
His zoners just smash for boomers.
Except, yeah, Young Link. Except
You're
Young
kidding.
Link's frame data.
Well, really, Smash Lingo for Zoomers.
So last match we had Link versus Ridley. Now we have Young Link versus Dark Samus. Real Zelda versus Metroid going on.
Except the roles reversed
No!
now.
Are you
Oh!
kidding me?
And Hurray just
That is
throws
the
away
worst
his
thing I
advantage.
have literally ever done.
I know,
Oh
you
my
Need an
God.
SD.
No.
Oh, okay,
That
so
wasn't even
Nice.
intentional, though. That was. I swear that wasn't intentional.
Neither was
That-
that.
Well.
That is really
Oh,
bad. Is this how it's gonna go?
Just gonna both self-destruct yourselves? Like, who's fighting who? You're fighting
Let's-
yourselves, really.
I just
Ah.
Well,
Oh,
that was
sorry,
our
That
fastest
was-
match.
Alright, great. We
Yeah,
finally
you
get a
have
third.
to,
We finally
Real,
finally got the third match, and that's what happened.
a real clash of the Titans we just witnessed.
Great game.
He just jumped off his head and he died.
But this does firmly confirm that Metroid is better than Zelda.
I disagree, but I'll take this. Oh my goodness.
That means you
Alright.
won. Alright. It's exactly 2 o'clock, though, so that's perfect.
Yeah,
Right,
It's a
so-
big upset.
Yeah, so we should probably hurry on to intermission.
Next is Sonic Lost World.
Quick intermission.
Transition.
Yes,
Quick intermission.
we'll be right back.
Right back.
Oh my goodness.
Alright, we're back with some more
Hello.
Smash.
I think Friday's gonna win.
Oh,
did
you
you
already
see-
know.
Do we have literally 0 viewers? Oh man.
No, we don't.
No,
it
we
just
have
does that.
we have 30 viewers. Sweet.
Yeah, the thing updates a little odd sometimes. Nice. Right.
And we were down
I
to
think it's
14 for a
because
bit.
swapped over. It might have just
Got it. I was like, whoa.
Updated. Yeah. Yeah, it's just because swapping over. Just needed to update.
Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So first up.
all right. So Rain and Friday are going against each other in the first of the losers bracket.
Why does it say 0 viewers on the top then?
It's just gonna take a minute to update. Don't worry about it.
Who
Okay.
will be the biggest loser?
All right. So you know the rules. Ban your stages.
Who's
Alright.
starting?
You.
Sure. I will ban. Overhang.
I'll ban no plat.
I'll ban Skew.
I'll ban triplat.
I'll ban Stacked.
I will ban biplat.
So monoplat or
That's
side plat?
biphobic.
You know what? I'm gonna ban side or a monoplat, and that leaves side plat.
Okay. What are the side plat stages?
2 different Minecraft variants.
I can't select those.
Yeah, just set yours to random. But which
Yeah.
one do you prefer?
I don't know.
Side plat.
I've never played either of them.
They're not strongly different besides aesthetics. So we got Savannah or we got the Rocky Shore.
Let's do
You see-
Savannah.
Yeah, say one has a platform on the left, one has a platform on the right.
I didn't have the stage codes there. Hold on, I'm sorry, Red.
Oh, you were looking at the screen. Okay. Sorry.
Sorry, which one you needed again?
I just was looking at the stage codes. I'm gonna just take a moment.
Alright, back on the
Left
screen.
L up A. That's right. Okay. Cool. Then we pick our characters.
I've already selected mine.
And step into the ring.
We had a fun time with my fights with Ron.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
They were
that last match
interesting.
was
Ah, cool.
something. I wish I had saved the recording of that last fight. I didn't even think of it till after.
It's
That
a
was
Legend of
special.
Zelda.
Zelda beats up a child.
I'd like to point out that we are Dawn of a New Day, and we are supporting Direct Relief. Would Red like to talk about it?
Sure thing. Direct Relief is a global organization dedicated to supporting people in times of crisis, no matter where they are. And currently, they are dealing with the crisis in
Oh,
Oh.
crap.
Oh no! Oh no!
God
Box! Not Box. No, Box is next. I'm so used to seeing Box play Zelda. It's just like, nah, it's Friday. That's right.
dealing with the crisis in Ukraine at the moment. So if you feel that's a good cause to donate to and you can, please donate some. We even if you can't, you're still welcome to join and watch and spread it around if you can. Current goal.
Get that phantom away.
Current goal is for Snake Eater, but no one that knows the lyrics I think is still in here.
Oh, that's true. We
I
should
can look them up.
unfortunately can that goal and come up with a new one.
Yeah, we'll have to come up
No,
with
no,
a different goal, but we are close to reaching the next goal.
Oh, Friday, when he hits your shield, teleport. If he uses a move that you can kind of just teleport straight up.
Not gonna matter soon.
That's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't need tips. I'm just gonna game.
Well,
He's gonna
Friday
get his
was
car fixed
got-
tomorrow by the looks of it.
Yeah,
Friday's
let's
got
go.
quite an uphill battle if he wants to win.
I will. Okay, do not worry. Ah! Oh! I made it.
That's the voice of confidence right there.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna win.
See, I made it. You know.
There we go.
Oh, man.
Finally got it.
Can you at least?
That is the victory you were looking for. The rest of the fight
Can you
doesn't
at least
matter.
take one of his stocks? Oh,
There,
yeah.
there. There you go.
There's a skeleton on fire in the background.
I thought I hit you with that. I'm surprised.
I'm afraid Evan.
I hit you first, but
killed
it
the
failed.
Anthem.
So Ray, how
Yeah,
do you
he's
feel
off for the
about
night.
these Minecraft acronyms?
I actually
Uh,
like them quite a bit. It's like very creative, aesthetically speaking. You know, just very blockish, but it just suits the Minecraft atmosphere. And I like how there's kind of like you know, a passage of time going on with the skybox. So
I also
I
like
like
how
how
they're
the mobs
ridiculously
react.
low res.
Yeah, it's obviously just a screenshot of a Minecraft world, but it's cool.
Yeah.
play Minecraft one of these days.
Minecraft's fun.
I wonder,
It's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm not very creative. I'm just
wonder what system they were playing when they took that screenshot.
Not Switch. The draw distance, I don't think, is far enough. Or, I mean, is too far, rather.
Yeah, Friday's surviving.
He's dedicated to not dying.
Nah, I thought I hit my. Oh, oh, oh.
How is he not dead?
Wrong way.
Ooh.
Ah.
Oh, there.
Just trying to close in that
Surprised
gap.
that lasted that long. Jesus. Oh.
I will
200 and
commend
something
you for
percent.
your ability to survive for that long.
I have
Any
never
DD
ran
or
away,
do
away.
that. Redmane's K roll alongside some others.
Yeah.
Yeah, so in
Although
other
he-
words, if you
although-
pick K-Roll or Bando,
Although he should know
yeah.
that because we fought before and he usually wins.
Okay, we cannot play those characters, and you get to pick the stage from the list, as long as it's not side plat.
Can I see the list?
So list is up.
The list.
The list.
Let's do. Is that Woohoo Island?
In semi-mono, yes.
Yeah. Let's do Woohoo Island.
Woohoo
Okay.
Island.
Okay,
And-
I'm going to announce my character. I am going to play Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
Okay. I need to select the stage. Where are you?
You could just set it to random, I set it.
Oh, you said it? Okay. I found it anyway.
Okay.
Let us smash.
Kirby.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Kirby gonna eat a gorilla.
The gorilla versus Pillow.
Banana.
Banana flavored monkey.
Let me eat you. I just want to do that. Oh, okay. Good to know.
I mean, getting eaten by a Kirby is similar to getting eaten by a Yoshi. It's just you just feel annoyed.
How can Donkey Kong possibly get past it? Oh, he got past it. Donkey Kong beats up a rock.
I hate this rock.
No, I want to do my funny move again.
It's not a boulder, it's a rock.
Alright, I gotta land the funny move at least a few more times. There we go.
Was it worth it?
Yeah, it was
Yes.
Beautiful. Okay,
It
well,
was-
that solves
it
my
was
car
set- It
issue.
was just the setup for the dunk.
You see, it worked.
All set up, yeah.
That is the freaking dumbest setup for a dunk I've ever seen.
This is very good. Well played.
All right.
Well, I guess I'm next. And
I am
Boxman is
surviving
going,
this round.
so
So far.
Boxman is going to kick my butt.
Okay.
I just know it.
Now Colin versus Box.
I might not have to do Smash
Stage.
tomorrow. He's got to choose his character.
I'll
Here's
be
the
right
stage-
back.
Here's the stage list. Start banning.
All right. Side plat.
Triplat.
No plat.
Overhang.
Monoplat.
Stack.
Biplat.
Give.
That
Sorry.
just no more left.
Skew is the
That's
one you're
we're
playing.
playing Skew. Yeah, we're playing Skew now. Alright, I'll get that selected. You don't want to play on Skew, huh? Here we go.
Boy, Box leading with Nova.
As usual. Ah. Yeah, I can't even get a hit in.
That Persona 5 stage is really cool. It looks like just like the cover of the game.
Hey,
I was just about to say though, this looks a lot more like the P4 art than the P5 one, just because like the flowers and the color scheme.
Yeah. Doesn't it alternate between colors?
I think it does, but like this specific color set reminds me a lot of the Persona 3 stuff I've seen.
Yeah.
If this isn't proof that Box was just in bad form the day that he lost, I don't know what is. I'll be lucky if I get one stock off him. Yeah, see, no.
Good stuff.
Yeah, see, I was gonna say, looks like I'm not playing Smash tomorrow.
Currently, no, Braincliff and Neolanky, we don't have any like official publicly available list of all the brackets. I don't know if Rain's keeping one or someone else is internally, but
Yeah, Frank probably is.
Yeah.
Okay.
there isn't one that's publicly available.
I'm back. I see Box took that round.
Yep.
Yeah, as expected. Remember how you said the other day that he was in poor form the day that he lost?
Alright, Colin.
Yeah.
choose the stage.
I think we're gonna go with semi-mono. What's the top one called again?
Halberd.
Halberd, that's it. Haven't seen that stage yet. May as well make it an interesting place to lose. I'm sure I'm going to lose. But hey, we'll give it our best shot. Alright, so what character are you picking, Box? Box?
Byleth.
Byleth. This is gonna be whatever, we'll go with this one.
I don't know if anyone answered, but the winners is going to be winners finals between Red and IKG.
Alright, well, I'm ready when you're ready, Box. Maybe I'll get one stock off this time.
It's gonna be Zelda or Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
Whoever wins this, their series is gonna get more characters in the next game. The other one will never get any more.
I hate you. No.
Which Fire Emblem character are you playing as?
It's Violet versus Link.
Okay. I know next to nothing about the series, other than what I play from the GBA games. That's about it.
I didn't tell you to. I messed up my combo.
Yeah, you've gotten into. Oh yeah, you've evened it out.
Are the Fire Emblem games past the GBA ones any good? Like, I hear mixed things about Fates and Awakening.
Awakening is one of my favorite games.
Oh.
Fates, I think, has some reasonable criticisms, honestly. And people are rather fond of Three Houses.
Yeah.
At least from a gameplay standpoint. I know the story is divisive. But not nearly so much as Fates.
Because honestly, I should probably get into more of them. It's like strategy RPGs are probably my favorite subgenre of the RPGs. Well, either that or Western RPGs. It depends.
God.
I'll be right back. I gotta bring my dog in.
For a change. Sort of, this never happened between us.
We might be looking at a bit of a shakeup here, guys.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure I got much better than Link after this, so. That's not the direction I told you to throw that at all.
Both getting to the point where anyone can just die.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that's gonna be me. I can't get a footing on this.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ugh.
It was close.
See,
It did pretty well.
Yeah, against Box, I am surprised it lasted that long. Violet's pretty good.
That stage is bad for Byleth.
I can tell.
It's so hard for me to string my aerials.
That was really impressive.
Yeah, thank you. Good game, Box. But I guess I'm done.
Okay, so
I'm out.
Then it's myself and Box.
No, no. Oh yeah, and yeah, I guess now it is. Get him, Box.
okay.
Don't let him beat you again.
Again, he beat me the first time. He's the reason I'm in losers.
Then why is he in?
Yourself.
Then why is,
Yeah,
why is he in?
It's
losers?
IKG.
I
It's IKG.
2-0'd
Oh, that's
I
right. It was
2-0'd her.
IKG. Got okay. Still, get him, Box.
Ooh.
Does it reset or are the same rules still on?
Oh no, you can pick those characters again. That
Yeah.
only matters per individual
Per
match.
person. Yeah, yeah. It only mattered against me. So, yeah.
All right, stop banning.
The neutral. All right. You want first, Box?
Sure.
All right. Which one are you banning?
Stacked.
All right.
Okay. No plat.
Overhang.
Side plat.
Monoplat.
Biplat. Between triplat and skew.
Triplat.
Okay. I think we should play on Fountain of Dreams because it's pretty.
He banned
Right.
triplat, so that means skew.
Oh, you banned triplat?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I got it backwards. Okay,
Yeah.
but then we're doing skew. Got it. Sorry.
Going
I got that
back.
backwards in my head.
Un momento.
Meme toast.
Meme post.
Toast meme.
We good? Here we go.
Let's see how this goes.
Link versus Zelda.
Wait, this feels like it's wrong.
Zelda beats up a
Link?
grown Link this time.
Zelda beats up a grown man. Literally sits on him.
I'm back.
Hi back.
Ha, finally got me.
You know, we've been seeing a lot of mementos in this tournament.
Mementos is fun. I like it.
Good stage. I like it because it's not completely flat on the bottom.
It has a pretty simple but fun layout that makes it pretty dynamic.
Yeah, really.
People who don't like mementos are cowards.
Yeah, really. They probably don't like it because it's not flat on the bottom.
Seriously, that is the reason.
It's like, there's never anywhere to defend yourself from ranged things if you don't have that there. It's just, flat stages are so spam heavy.
Fun.
Like I almost always try to get a stage that isn't flat, like when we're banning.
Not quite.
Not faster.
No.
What are you doing,
Quick
Ray?
recovery.
I recovered. Oh my god. That's a bit of a problem.
Oh, you
Yeah,
started
Link's
out
recovery
pretty
is better than it was in the original Smash, but it ain't great.
Started this match strong, but I threw that away.
All right, Harain. I managed to throw a boomerang instead of doing my up air. Or my recovery, or whatever you want to call it. Why is my Switch trying to go into rest mode when it's... Oh.
That helps.
Okay, well, Box still has the advantage, Ring
But-
make a comeback.
Ah, that was fast. Ooh.
Oh! Dang.
He went for the deep punish and didn't make it.
Guys gotta
All right.
work on not going so low before you recover.
Seems to be both your weaknesses, doesn't it? Alright, it's alright, Bax.
All right.
Alright. Choose your stage.
Work. Put a list. Yep, there it is. Shifting. And I
Wait,
am going.
wait, doesn't Box pick the
Oh no,
stage?
Box picks it. I'm sorry. I thought
You're just you're expecting to
I
lose.
went in with the mindset that I lost. You're right. I was like in the bad mindset there. No, Box gets a pick. I'm sorry.
Let me try.
Semi try? Is that what you said?
Alright. Yep.
Yes.
Got it. Cool. Give me one moment. Why am I blanking on where that is?
I'll be back in 1 minute.
There it is. Okay. I am. Let's see. I'm going with Dark Samus. The suspense is killing me. Ooh, this looks familiar.
Okay.
Can't say I'm not spooked.
Eldritch Abomination versus Goddess.
Divine Judgment time. Footstools are always funny.
Wait a second, how's the battle in progress while I'm spectating and it's not letting me spectate?
I don't know.
Not showing me. That's so weird. I'll have to watch on the regular stream then. A bit of delay.
And that, viewers, is why this is a counterpick stage. Third time's charm.
If at first you don't succeed, try a bunch more times.
Is Palutena unable to reflect missiles and stuff?
She is, but she's not doing it.
Ah, okay.
And also, Box knows what I do when he reflects a missile.
What's that?
I get him with a full charge shot, and he dies.
Ah.
He knows the play.
Yeah.
That is the smart move.
See, I just want to know why he wasn't doing it when you didn't have a full charge shot.
I still have a lot of options when he does it, but yeah.
Yeah. Great. Probably shouldn't commentate on things like that because it gives him ideas.
Oh, no, I know. It's okay. He already knows that. It's
Oh, I know
not
he knows
telling him
that.
something he doesn't know.
But, you know, like, you go in with one mindset for a strategy and then someone observes something about it and then it's like, oh, maybe I should switch then, right? Before you even...
Palutena's feeling jumpy today.
Both at basically the same percentage.
Yeah, pretty even match.
But Rain's pulling ahead.
Yep. As we've seen frequently in this one bad recovery is all it takes to lose that lead.
Yeah. Definitely tense. Ah.
Well, Skyloft really is an impressive piece of land.
A good time to point out that Palutena's up smash is incredibly impressive for its height and range. Haven't seen it used once here yet.
Be honest, how many of you want to live in Skyloft?
That would be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be in constant fear of falling.
Falling off.
Perhaps, but I still would love it. That's place so cool. They also have people who rescue you, so it's okay.
Yeah. No, I think I might just get the Skyward Sword, like, remake, although I'll definitely have to get new Joy-Cons. Unlike the ones I got with my Switch have drift issues, it's like, hate that.
I wonder, are we gonna run out of time?
Oh yeah, you're actually right. This might go to time. Damn.
Yeah, I didn't schedule enough time for some of these Smash matches.
Oh no, we scheduled enough time for this. I scheduled it around the time limit.
I meant the time of the match itself.
Okay. We're out of time to win, yeah.
Well, yeah, because the match ends in a minute 30 no matter what.
Now,
right?
I haven't like encountered enough situations in stock where someone had 2 and one had 1 when the time ran out.
Oh, I
Does
would.
Vic, you just win by
Probably
having more.
wins. It goes into overtime if we have the same number of stops.
Okay,
So
right.
Fox needs to hurry up and get that kill if he...
Yeah, the minute 12. Still actually lots of time in Smash time, really.
Ending Eric like you.
Yeah, things aren't looking too good for Bucks.
Oh,
As long
I need
as
to
he
hurry.
can survive, they'll have a chance. To
And
save that.
there we go.
As long as he doesn't get nuked in the next 45 seconds.
And a good hit will do him in.
Fox is stalling hard with those combos. Being oppressive here.
Of course, he won't have to rely on sudden death if he just manages to beat him.
That is also true.
Oh.
Ooh.
No! Oh! Oh, that was so close!
Nice comeback.
That was a nice comeback, though. Damn!
Looks like we're having a third round.
Alright, Box.
That was last second he died. Jeez.
I had to bring out my guns in the last moment.
I am going to pick shifting.
Going to shifting.
Who you picking, Rux?
Oh yeah, I can't pick anyone who I thought.
Nope. No Palutena, no Zelda.
I'll go Byleth.
Okay.
Why did I get sneak suspicion Rain's gonna pick some form of Link? Obviously not adult Link because that was round 1, but
Donkey Kong.
Gong.
Stage isn't the great for Link.
No, I suppose not. It's actually a pretty good one for Bowser, really, because there's a lot of angles you can get.
For Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Probably not bad for Byleth either, though.
Yeah, I know.
All that
Violet's
reach.
not a bad pick for this stage, but Donkey Kong is actively a good pick for this stage. And I'm hoping that that helps me.
Yeah, so far it seems to be. Oh, I lagged out of the thing. I'll have to watch on the stream. Make sure it has occurred. Oh well, I don't get to spectate that way. But like DK, problem is DK is also a good pick to if you want something to be a punching bag.
This, if you couldn't tell, is a small stage.
Yeah, it does let you control the stage very well with a character like DK.
This is the anti-zoner type of stage.
Looks like Box is gonna have another uphill battle.
Oh yeah, I mean, as you get closer to finals, it's always going to be a longer battle.
Brings it high percentage, but he still's got an advantage.
Quite a bit. Like, I mean, even if Box killed him, it's 64%, nearly 65% higher.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not looking good for Box.
No, it's not.
Oh, why did I do that? I'm upset. Okay. Okay, nice space. Oh, damn!
Box bringing it
Nice
back.
comeback.
Trade still has an advantage, but it's a lot closer.
Like, one thing I find with Box is that he's usually a lot stronger in the second half of a fight. He sort of learns your strategies and your movements, and he sort of plays off them.
Yeah, have a
So,
defined
I think, like-
feel of the battle.
Yeah,
How
exactly.
the other one plays.
Yeah, and then he reacts to their stuff properly and makes a comeback.
Ooh.
Like,
Things are
you know.
evened out again.
It just ends up being one stock match.
All it takes is a good punish from DK to get a good stock lead.
Oh,
no!
oh.
No, 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 no.
No, so much
after
that
it-
lead.
Oh no!
Nice.
Honestly, Box, you earned that comeback. Holy hell. That was not a good situation
Man.
for you.
2 matches where he had to crawl his way out of it.
I told you I
Yeah.
don't go down without a fight.
No, that was good. I was so close to keep getting it into the finals, but you know what? That was good.
That was very
so
Box.
that means
That was a
Hurrican's
good fight.
eliminated, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Box is
He's
now in the losers
out,
finals.
out.
All right.
How much
So
time till the next event?
I know me and IKG are in the winners one, so
Yep. Whoever loses winners final joins Box in losers final.
okay. So
It's 3
me-
people
wh-
left.
whoever. Right, so whoever wins between me and IKG wins overall, and the other one has to fight Box.
Someone's rustling
no,
a bag
because
here.
then it goes to grand final.
Oh, so whoever wins that round, it goes to the grand final.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you and IKG are going to fight, and then the loser of that fights Box. The winner of that fight with Box fights the winner of the winners fight.
All right.
Mhm.
Well, we still have 9 minutes left. Do you want to just throw down in a ring for a while?
I mean, if you guys want to do something, but I want to like take a short break before the next event.
All right. If you guys are down though, I'm good for a round.
Yeah,
Box.
no, go ahead.
I will play
stay.
some.
You're gonna sit out for now. All right. So I guess you and
Oh, I need to get out of the
you
arena.
and me.
Oh, I thought we were just doing a multi thing, aren't we?
Yeah, no, go right ahead. I'm getting out of the arena because
Yeah,
I
if
need
you-
to
if you
do
wanna-
something else.
Oh, okay,
Wait,
fair
if,
enough.
If you want to join,
Yeah,
Ed, you're welcome to.
Go pick
Yeah,
my
I'll
photo.
quickly be right back. I'm sorry that the stream will probably dim a bit because I'll, I won't.
I'm
be
gonna head
interacting
out for the
with
night.
with the game, and the Switch does that if you're not moving.
Yeah.
So I'll quickly be right back.
Yeah, whatever's my end.
Okay.
So after this match, we'll go to intermission.
Yeah.
Well, it's also
yeah.
it's just doesn't Smash work peer to peer, so the more people you have, the more inconsistent it gets generally.
Yeah. I mean, no, snake. No. Ah. Wow.
Snake? Snake? Snake!
Oh, I didn't try to do that there. Freaking input lag. God. When I told him to do the move, I was still facing box.
Yeah,
I wasn't off the stage.
that was exactly the same thing that happened to me at the end there. When I ended up mucking myself up.
And that one's all on me.
Well played.
did-
That was a
I
fun
did-
match.
Yeah, just self-destruct.
Okay.
Twice along with
We should
Snake.
probably go to intermission now, though.
Yep,
Yep.
intermission's good. Yeah. Yep.
Thank you everyone for
We'll
joining
see
in.
you guys shortly with Mario 64.
Okay, we
I guess
are
no one,
back
eh?
with the finales of the Smash tournament.
Place the Mega Man X4 thing.
Oh,
Next event,
Yeah.
Mega Man X4 race. Again!
Sonic
why
Mania
don't you
Encore.
tell me these things in advance?
I try to tell you guys these
I
things in
didn't
advance.
know this was wrong.
Terrain
I would've
always
told you.
misses it.
Okay, what is it again? Sonic Mania?
Sonic Mania
Encore.
Encore.
I didn't know it was wrong until I saw it on screen.
ENCORE.
All right. I guess there's like 3 people participating. I'm just here to spectate.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
same here.
Yeah, it's May versus IKG. In this first round, let's get the stage list up. Alright. You wanna ban first?
It would be an honor. I would like to ban Stacked.
Side play.
You.
No plat.
Triplat.
Biplat.
Overhang.
Can't go into monoplat then.
So it looks like you get to choose which of the 3.
Gonna go to the Yoshi one.
Like
Okay.
Yoshi Island.
Yoshi's
Also-
Island.
I want to make clear to the chat that I will be finishing my donation goal not during Smash because that's kind of interruptive. It's a
Yeah.
shorter event.
Should probably get that.
It will be resuming after Smash. The next
This is a
event.
legit tourney, and we're specifically at the finale now. This is the winner fun.
Since you are picking the stage, I'll just pick random.
Yep.
If that works for you. Okay. And then we pick our characters, I guess.
Yep.
Okay. Oh my. I'm feeling the pressure. You know what though? I am. Oh, awesome 2464. My good friend from Team Turnabout. Good to see you. My main is actually the character I will be playing right now.
Your main.
Okay, I'm not gonna look at the chat. I'm really nervous, but I wore red just for you, Red. So that's why I have the red tank.
Get him, Red.
Give
Get
the
him.
To give the shorthand, we're raising money for Direct Relief, and if you'd like to donate, we have links in the chat and in the description. Please consider donating if you can. Ooh. Got quite the scramble going on here.
Yeah. So far advantage to Red, but you know, you can go either way at this point. No, it's too early. Yeah, there we go.
Titans duking it out.
How dare you, Red?
Praise the sun. Hang on, praise the sun.
Ooh.
Worth it.
This has been a very interesting tournament so far, as I said a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Oh. As somebody who has personally witnessed literally every single round, actually.
Yeah.
It's definitely a close match.
Yeah.
Well, I think Wii Fit Trainer over here is trying to give Banjo a yoga lesson, but he's a little too busy swinging Kazooie around.
Let's say Kazooie still went get in the yoga.
I wonder whose spine is more free and nimble, Wii Fit Trainer or Kazooie's.
That is difficult to say. I mean, if Kazooie's was any bit solid.
She'd die.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
IKG with the very precise recovery. Getting in that little bit of focus and a... Ooh. Underwing.
Wait!
Ooh.
Aw.
Mess up the recovery and it's done.
Whoops. Don't hit the shield button when you don't want to.
Okay.
That's alright, though.
Remind me, is only the grand finale best of 5?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably just as well I got eliminated earlier. I'm not sure I have 5 mains.
Normally, I believe the that's not standard, but we don't want to spend too much time. But I do think the grand finale should still be a little more involved.
Fair enough.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, pick your stage.
Okay.
Not a bipe or a monoplat. Sorry.
First of all, I'd just like to say to everybody who chose quad plat, no. Second of all, I am not picking that. Shocker. I would like for us to play on Semi-Try Skyloft.
Yeah, no, I feel that awesome. It's
Alright, you
messing up a recovery is just the killer of all things. I can't count the number of matches I've lost because of that.
Okay, I'll pick the stage.
Okay.
And then you have to announce your character.
I am playing King K. Rool.
God damn it. Okay, so with that in mind, let me think here. You're playing King K. Rool
There's
On
a mean
Skyloft.
K rule.
on Skyloft.
A mean K rule.
A bully K. Rool.
What is
Yeah,
K. Rool's
boy.
weakness and what is the stage's advantages?
I just need to consider who I'm really good with, though. Dum. I want to take a risk, but I don't want to. I don't want to lose.
Well,
I don't know.
go with what you're most comfortable with, probably. That you
Okay.
feel you can actually work around him.
Okay, this is not the risk, but I'm gonna try this.
Neo Link
Skyloft
says
is
King K. Rool is the
pretty
greatest
large.
British villain in gaming history.
Skyloft is a rather large stage and also promotes good recoveries.
I mean, come on. If I can make his K rule run around, you can do it too. I'm sure.
So we have two characters here who hit like a truck and have some decent zoning tools. K. Rool has the better recovery option, but Cloud has the better combo game and approach. That said, K. Rool has better survivability, though he is combo food.
Ooh.
Meant to reflect, but it didn't quite come out in time.
I think most of their characters would have died from that.
I'm having flashbacks to this stage. It's dramatic.
Slam him into the ground.
Cloud coming in with the chipping in damage ahead. It's close, but
funny how-
Cloud is keeping a consistent percent lead.
I find it funny that Cloud's attack, like his attack can stop a cannonball, but it won't stop a crown.
Attacks have, or projectiles all have different priority values, and
I know, yeah. It's just I find that priority
Crown's
value.
just
It's
apparently
magic.
really
we'll go with
important. I guess that makes sense. It's a crown.
it. Yeah. It seems Cloud was a good choice, though.
All right. This is pretty much the opposite situation they were in the last match.
Yeah.
Not impossible, but definitely swapped. Cannonballs are just metal. A crown is a symbol. True.
Yeah. Fair.
Symbols don't die. They just become martyrs. Nice up air. I know I'm like
See, one of the
20
things I
seconds
find
behind still.
one of the fun things, like interesting things I find about Clouds, you really can't leave a Cloud player alone because they just sit there and charge up at their attack.
Yeah, no, is Cloud the first character in the game that really had that dynamic? I guess you could argue as far back as DK and Samus in 64, but
Wario.
Oh yeah,
What?
I guess he does charge up, but he can't he can't make it
well,
happen.
yeah, but what
fast.
charge does Wario have that is manual and is promoted by standing still? Wario's fart just happens passively.
Yeah. It seems Cloud was a good choice.
All right.
Right.
Cloud is one of the.
On to the third
actually,
match.
no, Cloud is the best counter pick character in the game.
Yeah, really.
Well, we're at 1-1.
All right. You know what? Just for you, quad plat.
It's getting serious now.
Right, AKG, who you playing?
Shall we remind our guests about the donations?
In a moment. What
Yeah, first,
character are you choosing?
Announce your character.
Yeah, we'll get the
So
round
you're-
match going.
So
and then we'll...
you're picking WarioWare, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Let me see. My
It's a brawl
character.
stage.
Yeah, I know.
I
My
was telling
character.
Red.
Oh, why are you
I
telling me
already
this?
picked it.
I'm sorry.
Let's see. I will be playing as Pokemon Trainer, starting as Squirtle, if you must know.
That is definitely very versatile. There's a lot of ways that could go.
Well, 3 characters worth of ways to be exact, really.
This is best 2 out of 3 for this round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the last one.
Okay.
Also, losing this round doesn't mean you're out. The loser of this goes to loser's final with Box.
Oh God.
For a second
Yeah.
chance.
Oh no, not Sephiroth.
Oh man.
Sure about this matchup, but it might be Sephiroth. I could be wrong.
I think so. I'll
Red is
try.
mean with Sephiroth.
This is a small stage, and that's a big sword.
You know what they say. I'm not going to say the rest of it.
The more the merrier?
Yes.
So we learned from the Shadow the Hedgehog playthrough, right?
The more sword, the barrier.
We didn't play through that boss fight, but we did do computer room, so it's okay.
Yeah, we got some of the Shadow memes in that playthrough.
So you're doing actually pretty well, AKG, all things considered.
They had me end on find the computer room. We found it, Red. After all these years.
Sorry, I didn't mean to distract from the match.
To be perfectly honest, Sephiroth kind of fits better for a no plat. Doesn't have much good down attack options.
Maybe, but he has a lot of good ways of punishing people who are on platforms.
Yeah. Problem is
Being
getting
on a
up
platform has a lot of risks.
Yes, absolutely, because he's got a lot of good upward attacks.
However, the biggest weakness, and I know IKG's exploiting it, Sephiroth has a very bad disadvantage state, and he's also really light.
So, awesome, 2464 donated $50.
Whoa!
We're at
Thank you,
100
Cole.
now.
Thank you, awesome. I
Nice.
appreciate that. You are indeed awesome. Not just for what you do on TT, but also for this. You're amazing. Also, I'm sorry, I'm trying to focus, but also you're amazing. Thank you so much. Ow.
Whoa. Well,
Think Sephiroth
you're still
was a
too
good
stock.
choice.
You're still.
Sephiroth didn't agree, but it's okay.
Sephiroth was not a good choice, I'm afraid. Like, the squirrel's fast and good at getting you up in the air, really. Or Sephiroth actually is kind of actually a slow character when you think about it. Like, he moves fast, but like his attacks, they have like huge reads.
It was a really good recovery on IKG's part.
Nice, well played. Well played.
So you're like, he's one hit away from being done, though.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, the walls in this are so close. There's no way to survive when you're that high. You get one hit.
Yeah, IKG picking Charizard for his last stock was definitely a good safety net.
Yeah.
Yeah.
0%
GG.
heavyweight
GG.
character. Ooh.
All right. So it's me versus Box then.
Yep.
Alright, I'll sit on the bleachers.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
IKG, you know what happened between me and Box to decide who got here?
What? What?
I won the first round against Box. Which took us to the counter picks. Box counter picked me with Skyloft, and I picked Dark Samus, and he was Palutena, and I had advantage almost the whole match, but he had a ridiculous comeback.
Oh,
And
wow.
just barely sniped me literally right before we went to sudden death. And
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, okay, it's 1-1. And I picked the frigate Orpheon
Oh.
stage and went Donkey Kong. And I was dominating his Byleth for almost until the end. And he made the stupid comeback. It was, again,
Made like 2 good comebacks in a row.
it was amazing. And everything was against him on that stage. It's a tiny stage with no room for him to play against Donkey Kong.
Nice.
It was an awful stage for Byleth because I couldn't. It's an awful stage for him because he can't string his aerials.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Box
But, yeah.
pulled that out. That was awesome.
Yeah, you learned his moves and read him like a book there near the end. This is crazy.
Anyway, that's why he's here now against Red.
All right, I guess we should start banning stages.
Banning. Yep. Now
I'll start with no play.
Overhang.
Side play.
Skew.
By play.
Stack.
Mono.
So it's a triplet?
Yeah.
It must be a tripod.
I've set
Which
mine,
one, Box?
I set mine to random, so you pick yours.
It can be any battlefield form or one of those other stages.
A small battlefield.
Not small battlefield. That's a black black.
Oh, sorry.
Just a regular Battlefield?
Yeah.
Alright. Always a great choice.
I really like the backgrounds in Battlefield. Like, I feel like they get progressively cooler.
Honestly, I do think they get cooler every game. I agree, with Ultimates being the coolest so far.
Yeah. Oh, like,
Yeah.
I do like... Cool shout out, though, to Brawl's time of day changing, though. That was...
That, you know what? That does get a lot of credit for that.
Like, I will agree in terms of like this styling of it, but I don't know. I kind of like Melee's like different look to it.
Fair. I mean, it's very unique from what we got after
Alright,
that.
but I like that the Battlefield and Final Destination are tonally very different from each other now, rather than similar.
Since we haven't mentioned it, I do think Smash 4 also looks very pretty. I just like Ultimates even more. But...
Yeah, no, it borrows a lot from the philosophy Smash 4 had, but goes even further with the massive landscape of waterfalls and
waterfalls
ruins.
and the ruins and the ice shards and the floating islands and it feels like a Super Smash Bros. Like Subspace Emissary kind of environment.
Yeah, no, it's cool. I like it.
Anyways, as for the match, well, Box's Zelda is always terrifying, and because it's Twilight Princess Zelda, aka Best Zelda, that adds extra points. Hooray.
you know what else is
I know
terrifying?
what you're thinking, but what's that?
No
That's not
bias
what I
at
was
all.
thinking. You're wrong. Anyway,
What were you thinking?
I said what I was saying right then. You know what else is terrifying?
What?
Red's Banjo.
Oh yeah. Ooh, Din's Fire, the perfect curve, right? Red has really good fundamentals though, and Banjo is a very fundamental character.
He's not.
So-
He's not letting Box get set up for any of his
Be
favorite combos.
Banjo always felt like somewhere between Mario and Donkey Kong with some gimmicks thrown in. You know, like Snake and like the Wonder Wing and stuff.
Yeah, a touch of Snake here, and yeah, yep. He's a really good mix. I like him a lot.
Yeah. He genuinely gets that whole platformer main character moveset vibe, just like the others, but a little more quirky.
I
He's also
couldn't,
probably
I couldn't imagine them doing Banjo's moveset any better. I really am happy with it. Now, granted, I'm not super familiar with the games, but I think everything they do just makes sense. You know, it just makes sense to me.
Yeah, like I'm no good with Banjo, but I do like the moveset.
I mean, generally, you know, I would agree it's pretty good. There are some like abilities that they could have also added, but I feel like what they did was, you know, pretty good.
I also think playstyle wise, like, no, that's appropriate. That's Banjo.
Right.
Also,
Yeah,
since we're on Battlefield, free Rayman.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
I was wondering.
That setup there. Fox is always precise with Ferora's Wind. Never misses. Never misses his target. Now, with Red, again, probably more... His projectiles, you know, Banjo's are a little more about harassment, right? It's about annoying and getting in the way. Zelda's are a little more calculated, like her personality. So what you have is... Box really is forced to play a bit defensively against Red here, I think. So we'll see whether or not he can come on top with that. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. Just out of range of the recovery.
Still anybody's game.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of characters that you could genuinely say they could add like a few more
Oh,
nods
ledge
to their
pressure,
game.
ledge pressure. Oh, so much ledge pressure. Yikes.
Like, oh
Yeah.
man, what if Young Link had more than just fire arrows for elemental arrows? But you know,
Oh man,
Within the last 15 seconds, Box just put so much pressure on Red.
that's what I was saying with it. He learns your movesets and your strategy, and he works around it. Say, I can frequently get boxed down to like two stock, just like when we're playing together, but I cannot get that third stock.
Hey. All right.
Well, let's see.
I don't think the next goal is
Plus, it
decided
al-
just yet.
Plus, it also
No, we're gonna wait for generally not being in the middle of Smash to do goal things.
After Smash,
Yeah.
we'll resume the goals.
Yeah, it's
For
it's
sure.
difficult to
Yes.
find a time slot. To
We are
talk
still
about anything
we
like
are
that.
still accepting donations, however.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But good question. Yep.
plus
Yeah.
Zelda's also a character that requires you to you have to think about how you're going to transfer opponents.
Yeah, I mean,
She's really good
hooray!
at landing those kicks.
No, we can't fix matches with donations.
Yes, Zelda is really fun in Smash.
We're paying off somebody to take the fall.
Yeah, I think Mikey, you make a good point.
I've learned how to
Yeah.
I learned how to use Zelda's kit pretty efficiently and know how to punish people.
Alright, I'm gonna pick no play.
Ooh. Okay.
Interesting. Fox, what's your character?
What's your? Yeah. mhm.
I'm gonna go with Palu.
Palutena, the goddess
That's
of light.
terrifying. You're on Final Destination with nowhere to run, and Palutena's right there.
Also, Box, make sure you speak it directly into your mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Out of fairness,
There you go.
I will not put out the strategy that worked like one time, almost. I will not be putting that out there. Sorry, Red.
Red, what's that stage? Unless it's an FD form.
Well, it is.
Okay, I was confused. I was like, wait, you said Final Destination. That's not a legal stage.
Fred, are you sure about your character? Oh boy.
Yeah, I think it's going to be interesting.
Okay. Nervous for you, Red. Let's see what happens.
It's certainly a choice, but we'll see.
Cracky Kong's like, what are those people doing out there? What are they doing? Is that that blasty guy who stole the bananas? I heard your screen head chick. Sorry, I'm being too distracting. Now to the serious stuff.
We'll see. We'll see what. they
Again,
get.
Red's returning the favor with the ledge pressure, but Palutena managed to make it back with a perfect shield back air. Red's got the aerials, though. Ooh, the counter. Battle of the projectiles. And you do have to note, they both have reflectors. That's something worth noting. They both have reflectors. And counters. So.
The cannonball disappearing.
Maybe that explains it. Maybe the
Nice,
cannonballs
Red.
are just actually a light foil.
Ooh!
The crown's actually heavier.
Downward smash angle. Nice. Let's see if Box is looking to juggle the crocodile.
I don't know, he's a bit heavy. Are you sure about that? I don't know
Palutena
if
will
he can
find a
really
way.
throw him.
If anybody could.
I mean, if that helipack can carry him, she can.
Very even
Oh.
match, actually.
To complement Palutena being in Smash, we get a new character, Hylia.
I could say something, but that would be a spoiler. Can we get Crystal as a playable character?
I'm guessing the spoilers for
I
a
would
Zelda
like
game,
that.
not Kid Icarus.
I would like that too.
Yeah.
I'm glad she's an assist
yeah.
trophy, though. That's nice.
Yeah, she's been an assist trophy for a
Crystal
while,
is
though.
the number one character I want to be in Smash from Star Fox because it's the best argument to make a character with a unique moveset that also isn't made up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has a very good like moveset template. You know, there's a lot of things you take from adventures, but also don't forget she also can be like the space guys because of her assault appearance. So she really could do both. It's not like she has to commit to just like I think the people get wrong is she doesn't have to commit to just the staff. Yes, that can work, but if they want some more parity but with the other three Star Fox characters, it will still make itself.
Yo, give her assault grenades, just like her official artwork has in one of them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Or give her the Gatling gun as
Remember
her like
that cover with the
standard gear or
Gatling?
something.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I love that art. Yeah.
She's just sitting there with the massive gun laying down, staring you dead in the eye.
Oh, Red.
And if you know what that gun does in the game, it's like, oh. Also, Red went hard.
Well,
and he's So, IKG.
Looks like IKG's
Are you
getting his
excited?
Box's revenge.
Yeah.
right, what
Here
That's
we
all I can
go.
think of when I hear that word.
This has come full circle.
Oh yeah, I wanted to hear him. Well, I wanted a lot of Zelda characters. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I
wanted
beat
Midna.
Box. That was
You
so
almost beat
close.
Yeah.
So,
No.
so
All
now,
right,
now what are we doing?
Grand finale. Red versus not Red. Box versus IKG.
Ready,
Okay.
IKG?
Versus the fact that he lost.
Ouch, that's mean. Don't
Nah,
say that. I know. That's funny.
I lasted longer than you.
Okay. Box, I'll let you ban first. Also,
You have to go
Red,
this
could you,
long before
could
you
you
pop
switch
Box.
the Red? Could you switch the current players?
Oh, right.
Stacked.
I'm gonna ban.
I really don't like I
I'm
don't
gonna ban no plat.
It really is stacked against it.
Side plat.
Skew.
Mono
I
plat.
don't really want. Oh, sorry.
Side plat.
Honestly, yeah. Y'all just see that in the chat itself.
Overhang.
Biplat. So I think that leaves biplat, right?
Yep.
All right, your choice.
Pokemon Stadium 2.
Good. Okay. And since we're fresh, we don't tell each other the characters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we
There's
can't
no
physically
restrictions
can't
on
stop you.
characters again, obviously.
We
So,
physically
wanna-
can't stop you, but
that's a bad idea. Also, don't lie.
Wait,
That's
we
rude.
can or can't use the same?
Don't. Or I mean, you can. There's no
Hey.
restriction. We're
Yeah.
starting anew.
all
This is
characters, all
best-
characters are available at this
So
point.
this is best of 5? Is that what it is?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
First, the 3 victories. I don't know if I heard the Actman got monetization back, but cool. So here we are with Kazuya and Zelda. I think in the past few days, Wario has absolutely destroyed my throat.
It's hard to breathe the air after he's been around, hasn't it? Isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty toxic.
I'm falling for it, Box. You can stop
Still a
trying.
really close
It-
match. It's getting a little more distant on my end, actually.
Yeah, no, that's 3-1 stock. Yeah, like Zelda is not really good for that like brawling kind of fighting style things, whereas that's what Kazuya does.
Kazuya seems like a really good character for breaking through zoning walls.
Yeah.
especially Zelda's.
Yep. Although I find that camera trick that goes on with that grab to be a little distracting, really. As far as it's dramatic, but it's like there aren't many characters with anything like that, so it's like I don't know. Seems out of place to me.
I can understand that. Though there is something to keep in mind about it, is that it never breaks the, God, what's that rule in cinema? I learned this in high school. It's the 180-degree rule. Left always remains left and right always remains right. It never actually violates that.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know, I just find it's almost like it would fit a style of a different fighting game, right?
Okay, no, I understand why it would be disorienting. It's just a tip to help deal with that.
Yeah.
Is that it never will change the directions on you, even if you momentarily get confused.
Oh, I know. It's just like, you know. Yeah.
GG.
Yeah. Kazuya, definitely a good counter for his Zelda.
Me, as somebody who hasn't played Kazuya yet, yeah, taking notes, okay.
You know, yeah, no, you did good there.
Exactly what you say in the chat.
I sure do know how to play Kazuya.
All right, round one, done.
But yeah, like I agree, I was like messing around with the camera angle stuff is definitely something I'd expect in a final Smash, not just a regular move.
So, box picks counter pick stage from anything that isn't that one.
You just hit the buttons until something happens. I'll admit that is how I kind of played Play Ken.
Moving.
I was trying, Zach. I was just doing really bad with the inputs. I was trying to do electric wind Godfist, but I kept whiffing it, so my bad. All right, you want a moving platform? Which stage? Yggdrasil's Ultra or? Okay, you got it.
Did he say town?
He said town and city.
Yeah.
So I'll let you pick it. I'll pick random, and then my character I'm gonna pick for this will be. Thinking. Hero.
Well, this is shaking up. I also haven't played Link in this tournament once.
Wish me good thwack, if you get what I mean.
Huh.
My hero players out there will know what I mean.
Here's a character that I find fun to play, but not one I would want to play in a serious match.
Fun to play with, but not to eat.
Totally disagree, but I respect your opinion.
Well, obviously, I mean, you picked him.
Huh.
I am constantly make sure you select the right thing without accidentally blowing yourself up, and also
the challenge.
Being in a position where you can do it without them interrupting you.
Also, I'm never going to forget how interesting it is that he's the only character that isn't a Link that has a shield.
Oh, never really thought about that.
Does Palutena's shield not work that way?
No, she does not have a passive shield. Hero does. If somebody shoots a projectile at Hero and he just stands still, it blocks it.
Come on, Box. You got this.
And given how many moves he does share with Link, being quite a few of his normals, namely his dash attack. Interesting.
I shouldn't have gone for Hocus Pocus. That could have gone really badly, but you know, the curiosity.
That's a risky one.
Yeah, it is. Could have been Kamikaze or something.
Also, I'm noticing Box is going hard in the first 2 rounds with his character picks.
Yeah.
I'm curious what he's going to do if
like
this
that.
goes later. Ooh, I just saw that snooze. Ooh.
And like I picked K. Rool on both my second rounds because that is, my best character. So it's like on last legs, want to make sure I try and win that, but it didn't work out.
Yeah, but I don't want to be conventional,
No, I understand.
Whee!
And I try to pick my characters primarily based on what the situation I'm in is. The first round is always the hardest one to pick for.
I haven't done. I haven't really looked into matchups and what.
I haven't looked too deeply into them, but I'm thinking about it, playstyle wise.
I thought a little bit. I picked a no plat because I wanted no platforms to get away from the crowded cannon.
Actually, wonder if Byleth might have been a better matchup here, but maybe not.
No, I want mana. What am I doing? It was worth it.
I'm gonna try and get the kamikaze.
Maybe on the second stop. And chill here for a bit.
See K. Rool struggling with the top platform on the triplat.
Yeah, I can't quite reach it with attacks, right? From the ground.
Not quickly.
No.
But the lower platforms, he can just stand there and slam you with hard moves. Yeah, no, I can see that. Palutena, however, has her up smash.
Yeah. Yeah, that has no trouble reaching the platforms, but yeah.
That's true. Hero does require quick reading skills.
Yeah,
that's true.
I do agree with the people who criticize that there aren't unique icons or colors or something to make it more distinct.
Yes. That's my only concern with that really is for people who are playing in different languages. I think that's the real issue, for sure.
Oh, that definitely is a mess.
Yeah, that's a shame.
Also
They're only a game patch away from fixing that, but oh well. Okay.
And it's also not just languages; it's literally worse for reaction time.
Yeah.
Box gets one more chance at a counter pick. What stage are you thinking, Box?
Quad plat.
Ah, I could see
You're all
that.
trying to troll me. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
You could make this the last battle of the tournament. I
Yeah,
could
try.
Ending with WarioWare.
It all goes back to Wario on Dawn of the New Day, and for good reason. For this last match, I'm thinking Steve. No.
Steve Minecraft.
Steve.
For this next match, I should say, I'm gonna play a Solid Snake.
Okay.
Ah, okay. It'll be interesting to see how you use Snake.
Yeah. Huh.
I wonder how you guys would go up against Neo Lanky because we've played Smash quite a bit together, and he's a lot better than me. I have managed to beat him sometimes, but most of the time he beats me.
Yeah. I think that's sort of how
Got a
me and
donation?
Box end up going.
We got a donation.
$5 from Scott. Keep up the good work.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Scott.
Thank you so much, Scott. Appreciate it. Really do.
We are at over $900.
Over 900.
Getting close to that 1,000.
Yeah, we're in the double digits to 1,000.
Box should be able to handle Snake though. He has at least practiced, from what I understand.
I appreciate it, but I'm now a retired man when it comes to Smash.
Retired.
It was a job.
What is up, buckaroos?
It is Box is losing by 2-0.
Whoa. Box.
This is his last chance to
Never.
try to make a comeback, or he will officially lose.
Yeah,
the grand
Wind
finale.
Waker. It is. It's best of 3. 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Well,
So
this one is
Well,
best of 5.
Yeah, best of 5, which means win 3 times.
First
to win.
2-3.
yeah. But no, Box has played against Snake quite a bit. I apologize for that.
All that knows.
You know, I was hoping that I was hoping that the only time I'd have to fight Box would be in the grand finale, so I could have 5, rounds. But it didn't quite make it there.
No.
Listen, I'm the one who had to fight Box twice.
I fight Box more than you. Even before this.
Yeah, well,
Actually,
I mean,
I've
I imagine to fight him more than
I've
once,
done
would
5
make it
rounds
easier to
against
get
Box
a
or
feel of how he
6?
plays,
Well, yeah. I mean, IKG has definitely played the most rounds against Box so far.
What are we talking about?
I don't think I've done a whole lot of one-on-ones with
I
Box.
will have by
At
the
least
time he's
I don't
done
think
Actually, IKG, was it 6? Did you do 3 rounds with him in previously?
Maybe.
Because if that's so, then I think we've both done 6 at this point.
Oh, okay. Maybe you're right.
If you lose here, though, then yeah, no, you will.
Alright, let's see if IKG can beat Box's Snake. So far, he's doing pretty good for that.
Yeah, it's not
Better than I'd
unwinnable for
expect.
Box.
Not unwinnable for Box, but yeah, IKG's doing quite well.
Or Hideo Kojima.
I find it interesting because I think back to Red's match with IKG, and IKG did come out on top when he just fought him, but I know that IKG and Red tend to go even a lot,
We do tend to go even a lot.
and I tend to go even with you guys a lot too. And while Red struggled a lot with Box, IKG's doing much better, and I almost beat him last time. I tend to go even with Box a lot, So it's kind of interesting.
Yeah.
It's almost like countering more than anything by playstyle, which is not shocking. Just, a testament to tournament victory doesn't exclusively mean better player. But
Yeah.
Oh, Nakita, you will
Yeah,
never
very good.
know
Very good.
anything
God.
about my home.
Oh, not expected that.
Wow.
that was a way to win a tournament.
Ugh.
Congratulations to IKG.
Nikita,
Hey,
you'll
good effort, everyone
never
else, though,
know.
too.
I'm
Right?
going to suggest we
God.
go right into preparing for Sonic Mania, though, because that times block was a little tight in testing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
GG.
All right. Good job. guys.
Congratulations, IKG.
Thank you.
Uh,
You have
Woo.
officially made up for Star Fox Zero.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
no.
can't mock you for that. I died on the second
Well,
level.
also,
Left.
X4. you made up for X4 too.
No, but I mean, I couldn't even finish 0 because I lost all my lives. We had a, you know what's
well,
funny?
You
I
didn't
could,
finish X4 either.
you know what's funny? I could have sworn I had more points than you, Harain. If I kept going, we would have found out. But I guess we'll never know.
Actually,
I guess we'll never know.
You level-wise.
True. But I was looking at both of us playing. We're both very good at 0, so we'll definitely do it on our own time. In the
Yeah, no,
future.
I really want to do that. We can even do
Alright.
it on a
So-
Sunday stream.
So now we're done. Remind everyone why they're donating, because we
Yeah,
can actually do that during the match.
We are donating to Direct Relief, an organization dedicated to helping people in times of crisis. They are currently very involved in the Ukrainian conflict, but are known for helping people in a lot of more situations than just that. So, if you would like to see or contribute yourself anything, and are able to, then use the link in the description or in the chat. Thank you for watching. We're going to be transitioning to Sonic Mania Encore, 5 players. We will see you then.
Shall I go into
Here we go.
intermission?
Nice timing, stream.
Yeah,
All right,
I think
in
it's time.
intermission.
See you
to switch
soon.
over.